All I've got left.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another story in the Roughworks Tavern. Oh shit, and someone changed their PNG after I had gotten everything set up. 1 second, Boop. Let me get you over to here. There we go.
I changed it a while ago.
Yep. Well, as always, this is my most chaotic D&D group, thanks to the combined efforts of our lovely ladies, Valtria, Undyne, and poopy fart face Sarah, who have become a duck, a hamster, and a turtle, retrospectively.
I've become a marketable plushie.
Also, we have Hide the Pain Valentin, and the Boop the Plushie today. Thank you all for coming.
Excuse me, it's my remodel. It's Hide the Pain Barrel.
You're remodeling already? You know, right now, Lulu is working on your model, like she's been streaming it, right?
Yeah.
It looks really good. I just tuned in to look at it again. What was I saying? Fuck, my entire lead-in is now screwed up. Welcome, everybody, to another story in the Roughworks Tavern. It's been a while since we played Blood on the Sand. I think we played last at the beginning of the month, March 8th. But we've had a lot of difficulty just getting everybody together. As you guys know, 8-Bit, my beloved cat, got really sick. We've been trying to get her better, and have started a fundraiser that if we hit the full $3,000 that we're looking for to help cover all of her vet bills, that the vet has estimated the total cost is going to be what we've already spent and what we're going to be spending, we'll be running a convention that'll be titled the 8-Bit Convention. It's going to be super fun. It'll be a little digital con, mostly a week of just events happening on my server with a lot of people from the TTRPG and Vtuber industry. Interviews, panels, workshops hosted by me and other great people, and more. Thank you for coming, dumbass Lamau. Hi, Ducket. But yeah, if you wanted to help out 8-Bit, the best way to do so right now is by donating directly on my Ko-Fi. You'll get a sound alert as well as get contributed to that little bottom there. We've already raised 4% of our $3,000 goal. There's going to be a lot of rewards the whole way. I'm currently talking with my talent coach on what kind of rewards we should do. And on the table is an IRL stream of me dancing in a banana costume. And the one I liked better was that I would stream myself volunteering at some local shelters or some local, like cleanup operations to pick up trash and such like that. That I would stream myself doing some charity work. So those are the two.
In a banana suit.
Maybe in a banana suit, actually. He's been really insistent on this banana suit. But
the banana suit stays on.
Jesus, I forgot how much you can manipulate me with that voice. We do have...
It's too powerful, dude.
It's way too powerful. We do have a lot of other cool stuff coming up regarding the agency that I can't announce or talk about fully yet on stream. But there's a lot of neat stuff that I have so ready prepared to share with you all over the next few months as we're auditioning more and more people. We've had some really cool people audition already, some people who I never thought I'd get to work with. So I'm really excited. There's a lot of really great stuff coming on. And this fundraiser to get 8-Bit well again, I'm going to do my best to come up with a lot of fun stuff. There's been even some talk about, for those of you who watch my Final Fantasy raids, the Static group playing the Final Fantasy D&D in the fight that we hated the most. So there's going to be a lot of really, really great stuff in this fundraiser. I just have to finish announcing everything in it, but we want to get the fundraiser up first. That said, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about today. Remember, best way to support right now, and I would rather this than supporting through Twitch subs or donations or anything through Twitch. Just donate directly on the Ko-Fi. I get access to that money immediately, and it's all going towards 8-Bit's meds, treatments, and diagnostics. That said, enough about sad shit. Let's talk about some funny shit. Players, introduce yourselves. We're going to start alphabetically with our lovely guest player, who's been a guest for longer than we had thought, and I'm very grateful that he keeps coming. Boopbot!
Hi.
Hi there, I'm Bootbot. Currently on a bit of a hiatus, but I will be streaming. I'm another streamer who runs Dungeons and Dragons games myself. I typically run games on Thursdays and Fridays, with my Friday campaign coming back from an extended hiatus, and hopefully, barring something going horribly, horribly wrong, my Thursday game running is as usual for once. If you like watching me get flustered by a bunch of Vtubers on Thursdays, or flustered by a bunch of cat girls on Fridays, fuck you. But
Damn,
can I have your
really
life?
cute.
Yeah, can I
That
have
sounds
your
really
life?
cute.
Like, can I be in the situation that you seem to have gotten yourself in? I'll trade.
I want.
I mean, River, if you want to be flustered, we can do something about that.
Oh, I'm in my villain era right now, Valtria. You gotta be careful about flustering me. Thank you so much for the follow.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Send
Oh
help.
god,
Anyways.
it's Cake Kitty, not Cake Itty. God damn it, I'm stupid. Thank you for following Cake Kitty and not Cake Itty. Thank you so much for coming by to D&D tonight.
Cakes, that's itty bitty.
Get cocked, kitty! I hate it. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow, okay, we went that way, huh?
Alphabetically,
Wow, this showed up and you're just roasting them.
alphabetically,
Kate Kitty's lovely.
alphabetically, after B comes the big P, Sarah. Why don't you go ahead? Hey, thank you so much, Luminous Saber, for the support on Ko-Fi towards the 8-Bit Fund. We're now 5% of our 3,000 goal, so we just hit 300. Wait, no. That's not how math works.
No, it's not.
That's not how math works at all. Thank you for the follow, Nat Master Jax. Thank you so much for coming, Luminous. But yeah. The biggest P in the world, go right ahead.
Yeah. I'm Sarah. I'm a chaotic fallen angel VTuber. I have big PP. That means I have a big PP and a big PP and a big poo poo. And I'm a professional sniffer and currently barker. Yeah.
That was fast. Holy shit. Next up, alphabetically, is Valtria.
Yo, what's up? I'm Valtria. I'm mostly ASMR streamer, but I love D&D, and so I come over here and hang out with these stinkies. You can catch me Mondays, Fridays, and Sundays for ASMR every night at 8 p.m. PST over on my channel.
It's also not how the alphabet works, River.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
V
about.
comes after you.
QRSTUV.
Hey, listen, in my
Also
line of
S?
work, the V comes first. Valentin.
But
I mean, even
can't
in
fly
that
him there.
case, I would have been before Valkyrie, I'm pretty sure.
don't
'cause
worry,
the-
Undyne. We're just saving the prettiest lady for last.
It's the Canadian alphabet.
Yeah, the Canadian alphabet. We go backwards.
You
A.
also skipped fly.
I'm coming back to him, Valentin.
Okay, alright.
Hello, I'm just a disembodied head.
I adore it.
That's all I am right now. You can't catch me anywhere because I am untouchable.
Women want him. Pokemon trainers hate him. It's Valentin.
No one can ever catch me. Because, you know, I'm basically Andros. Floating head. The eye patch is the weak spot if you shoot it. Just do a barrel
That is
roll
a hell of an
and-
old reference.
It's not. I mean, I guess it's still old, but I mean, it's still, you know, iconic. Speaking of old, River, next person.
Oh, Sly, absolutely then in that case.
Rude!
I mean, you're probably not wrong about me being old, but whatever.
I meant that River was old. That's why I said River first.
Well, I'm Sly. I'm one of Undyne's mods, so that's why I'm here.
You're awesome.
You're here because I like you and I invited you, not just because you're a mod. What depressing shit is this?
Nah,
Yeah,
100% mod
Sly
privileges.
is a very lovely, talented being, and is very sweet and very funny.
He's
I'm
also
not currently
here, so
streaming, but I will be soon.
he's
working on things.
here so that Undyne doesn't find him.
Undyne.
It's me. That's who I am. I am Undyne. I am here, and I am a fish, as a hamster, as a fish lady. I'm a fish lady. I'm a siren. I do sing things. I do game things. I do a singing thing. I do a gaming thing. These people are my friends. D&D is super fun. I don't know what's happening. Please help. Anyway, hi.
That was
No.
pretty good. I'm pretty sure I'm not forgetting anybody. Rye isn't here tonight. He's having some health problems, but you can catch Rye tomorrow on my stream as we tackle. We finish P4S and get started onto P5S on Final Fantasy Raid Night, the Tuxedo Romance Static. For those of you who don't know me, I am your storyteller, Bard VTuber River. And this is the Roughworks Tavern, where we tell stories of heroes and adventurers from all sorts of walks of life. Thank you for coming tonight. The story starts off in the middle of combat this evening. As I recommend, everybody pulls up the map, Dunes Day No Grid. That is the map we were on prior.
I'm trying to double click on my portrait to bring the map up, but oh, there we go. Now it worked.
Last time, the party's combat... Oh shit, right, you guys weren't here for this update either, but you're gonna like it.
Blood splatter.
Yeah, the blood splatters.
No, we did have.
Oh, you
that
did?
because of the zombies. Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah,
zombies
yeah,
were the
yeah.
first time we saw it.
Thank you for the sploot.
So, from last time we played, those hired by the Snake Charmer back in Thanskoran after making it finally to the village of Nessus with their delivery of water and the goal of establishing a constabulary have found that the village had been raided. Most of its occupants had been kidnapped for nefarious purposes, transformed into terrifying rage-like creatures and shells of their former self. The party, hot on the trail of the raiders, has pursued them through the desert, not falling for their various tricks, misdirections, or the way that they've been covering their tracks. After taking out the rear guard, the party deciphered their secret way of sending codes and managed to send up... Oh, no, you didn't send up... No, you did send a false code that everything was well. Sending up a false code that everything was well, the main host of the raiding group managed to start setting up camp for the evening, revealing a very interesting camp layout. Taking advantage of this, the party have launched a bluff attack on the camp with a small group of forces in order to try to make it seem that they're a much larger group to find a way to negotiate for the hostages' safety. Jumping a mysterious individual coated in mirrors, they very nearly killed him before one of them finally released him and canceled the silence just long enough that he was able to teleport out of their reach, in which he immediately said that he was willing to negotiate and talk on the condition that they kill the berserker currently leading the assault on them. He's going to stay out of the rest of the combat, but you guys need to deal with what was introduced to you as the Shiver, the one-eyed guy in the back there. Once he is dead, the camp will be more amenable to your blackmails and threats. We left off at the top of initiative with Dee Dee.
This is me. Demi, hang on. God, they're so far away on the map. I need to zoom out and move the things to see the voice.
Speaking of going to the map, Misty Step.
Oh, right.
How far? Okay, there we go. Exactly 60 feet. Because that berserker is the only one that's actually really close to anybody who could get hurt. sorry, just let me see the distance on this. I point at them and I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this berserker.
Go ahead.
Oh, I pressed it twice.
Nope. Oh, yeah, you did. Either way, he succeeds both times. Your bell rings, but the berserker is far too enraged to hear the tuning of his own funeral bell.
Damn it.
You still have a bonus action,
Blanton.
Dee Dee.
Oh, I also have movement, don't I?
You have movement and a bonus action still, Dee Dee.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15. Oh, no.
I would like to add, just to say cliff note, because I feel like it's important for the viewers that, you know, the reason why we've decided to follow what the Mirror Man is saying at the moment is because
he's the only one who can speak Svelish.
Yeah.
Because we tried speaking with them to lay down their arms, and they just basically did the Tim Allen.
Yeah.
The Axebeak continues charging at Sarah.
Motherfucker.
Fart at it.
Oh god, the Axebeak's gonna kill Sarah.
Driving its beak directly into Serario.
Oh, no.
Now, I did have...
Sarah, no!
I haven't had time to set it up, but for those who know him, AGF Arsenal actually recorded some voice lines for our Axebeak. So let me play it for the Twitch right now. This is the sound it makes. I haven't actually listened to it yet because I've been very busy. You can hear it on the Twitch.
Hold up. Let me see.
It sounds like my upset stomach.
Hey, Arsenal's a professional voice actor. He's done a very good job at very last minute notice when I was like, Arsenal, can you make me some sounds? I'm gonna post it just in the Blood on the Sands chat. And next time, if the Axebeak doesn't die, hello, Appo! Welcome! If the Axebeak doesn't die, for those players in my Stolen Valor and Blood on the Sands games, you should expect to start hearing this sound effect get used a lot. Because again, AGF Arsenal made it for us, and it's absolutely wonderful, although he was very embarrassed about it. Let me upload it right now, so this way all the players can hear. But it's because they originally roasted me for my Axebeak sounds. So I still gotta get it on the Sirenscape, but again, here it is for the party.
I think you got it twisted. We roast you for everything, not just your Axebeak sounds.
Yeah, well, fuck you. Serario, this is the sounds that the Axebeak makes as it's stabbing you in the face.
Can I kill the Axebeak?
No! Why? It's not our fault that you decided to just hang out with Pongo.
Didn't decide to sit next to
It's been
Pongo.
charging through our group.
He's just killing us.
No,
He
he's just
attacked
killing
Undyne first.
Yeah,
And he tried to
he
get
decided to calm down. It didn't see me as a threat anymore.
Sarah, you have to
Roger.
assert
And
dominance.
check on it.
Throw
Sarah,
a fireball at this bitch.
Sarah, gain an inspiration first off, because the way your voice cracked when you said "why" tickled my entire, fancy.
It was perfect.
It
It
was
was amazing.
why?
Yeah.
It was amazing. So gain an inspiration, and then go ahead. Are you gonna blow up the Axebeak?
So I can't kill the Axebeak is what I'm hearing from the rest of the group. Serario's yelling out to them as she gets stabbed in the face. Can I kill the Axebeak?
What? Why? What have Pongo done to you? Pongo's a good boy.
Just run away!
Assert
objectively,
dominance.
I don't think he is.
Sarah. Sorry, no. Go ahead and finish, Boop. But Sarah, before you do anything, I have a suggestion as the DM if you wanted.
No, I was.
So, Sarah, you could try hitting it with your dagger and dealing non-lethal damage to knock it out, and then no one has to deal with it anymore. But magic in my games is always lethal, and none of the magic that you have is the kind of magic that would shut it down. Although, you are a fallen Aasimar too, so you could use your Necrotic Shroud and scare the shit out of it so it runs away from you.
Let's see. knock it out or run it away. Apparently, lethal's not an option.
It's not! He's a baby! He's a murderous little baby, but he's our baby, and we love him.
He is our baby!
Well, you love him. I'm kind of just along
He's
the
a
ride.
baby!
We haven't even known him for a full day.
Exactly! I love him!
I have no longer.
Have attachment issues. You need to
Daddy,
work
can I
through.
keep him?
I,
No, Daddy, I'm gonna kill him!
I've known Pongo for a day, but if anything were to happen to him, I would
I'd
kill
kill
everyone
everyone
in
in
this
this room and
place,
myself.
and then myself.
The minute you throw in a non-summoned animal companion into the party, everything just shuts down.
Hashtag save the baby!
Hey, we'll just punch the baby.
Hit him with your dagger. So roll an attack with your dagger and just state that you're doing non-lethal
yes,
damage.
corporeal punishment.
Do I
my
have
favorite
to target
for
him?
children.
You do, and you have to untarget Blue Bear Scout 1 as you are targeting the Blue Bear Scout.
Not you guys. Oh, I pressed wrong one. Okay. I don't know left and right. This motherfucker. You just double click on like the die for the dagger, right?
Yep, not the point where it says damage, but the one directly beside it. It should say
Watch your nat
attack.
20 of the bird.
Ooh.
Honestly, Sarah has been so cursed this campaign, her very first time playing D&D. I would expect her to nat 20 this. Sarah is my wild card player, and the fact that she's playing a wild magic sorcerer just fits her playstyle and her like general vibe so perfectly.
It is very perfect.
It's fucking terrifying. Like, I would love to be a player in any game she plays in. Have you figured out how to do it yet, Sarah? Or do you need
I
some
can make
help?
that work.
I would love that. Have you figured it out, Sarah? Or do you need help?
I'm looking at your screen.
It's the +5 right here.
Oh, that one. Okay, I was like,
That hits, and then you're gonna roll the 1d4 plus 3 damage.
don't judge me. I don't know math. There we go. Ooh.
What do you mean you don't know math?
I don't know
You
numbers.
actually rolled the wrong one. Wait. No, how the hell did you only roll a d4? Oh, okay, Sarah, right beside the +5, do you see where it reads 1d4 plus 3?
Oh.
You just double click that. You rolled a d4 manually is what you did. Same result, I suppose, in the long run. So, Serario, what does it look like as you club the axe beak instead of stabbing it?
I am frustrated listening to everybody, so Sorario's like, okay, fine! And she kind of just, like, takes, like, her dagger, but uses the backside and just smacks it in the face. Oh, goodness.
You smack the axe beak in the face, and you watch as, like, the color of its pupils, deep within the dark black and yellow nothingness that is this dumb fucking bird's eyes, you see a little bit of flame spark and ignite as the axe beak just stares you down.
You made it angry.
God, no.
Assert dominance. Assert dominance.
You could Misty Step as a bonus action to get away with it, or you could try just running away, but it will get a chance to strike you should you just run.
No good.
Okay, I'll probably just Misty Step this.
So you can move
Misty
yourself anywhere within 30 feet, and then you can still run 30 feet, by the way. So what does this look like as you teleport? Generally, Misty Step looks like that you're surrounded by... And I know you're going to cursify this, so I'm regretting giving you the opportunity. But you are briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, and then you can teleport up to 30 feet away. So how are you making that just horrifying for me?
Do you know what, like, a pirouette looks like when a ballerina does it? We're gonna pirouette.
That's
And the
one
gas
hell of a
just
way.
comes out, but it just goes whoosh.
Yeah, it wouldn't be you if you also didn't fart your way into the spin.
Exactly.
Like you're being propelled by that too.
Did
like the
you
gas is
remember
coming
to
out of
drop
my
your
butt.
flap first?
It's just a dude. She's not shitting.
And I would like to remind you that I purposely dropped the flap myself last session.
Oh my god.
And everyone
if you didn't
was
know,
weird.
Valentin had to specifically design a butt flap for Sarah.
And I didn't take it down. He took it down.
Everyone was calling me weird, even though I was just
no.
helping out.
Damn,
But my
girl, you
pants
shit
are
out that
destroyed.
To be fair, it is pretty fucking weird. Like, let's not pretend that it's not weird.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am the most.
I've destroyed.
You absolutely do, you liar. You
Do you know how many
scoundrel.
pants I destroyed, though?
What do you mean? I've never been with a woman. I don't know what's wrong or not.
I highly suggest giving it to a woman.
Huh?
I said I highly suggest giving it to a woman. I'd love it as a gift. But yes, I pirouette fart and the steam comes out.
Sure, go ahead and
What do you
move yourself.
mean?
Go ahead and move yourself 30 feet, which is 6 squares away, in any direction you want.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now, you still have your regular running movement as you fart across the sands. You could run and describe it as being propelled further by the green cloud coming out of your rear. Why do I allow this?
Why give her ideas?
Because I always look. I yes and. Thank you so much for coming by, Patrick Punmaster. Thank you for the follow.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There,
Listen,
I'm
I
gonna go in
can't
between
fucking.
on that.
I can't judge. Last week
There.
last time I played, I made a.
You're
cum on
stopping
stuff,
there?
so It's all good.
Oh, God. Let an undone be between me and the bird.
Okay.
The way to
Go ahead.
a woman's heart is through a butt flap. Yeah.
If she's into certain things, yes. Go ahead and end your turn whenever you've got the opportunity,
Oh, yeah.
please, for me, Sarah. Valentin!
Oh shit! It's my turn.
It is.
So it is at this point that I've started to regret my decision of running up, alone to these fellows. But
You hear a from behind you. It looks like Sarah's coming up to provide backup, and then you realize she's turned facing the axe peak. That is her top priority right now.
So are the ones that Valentin's with still aggressive?
Yeah, everyone is still aggressive because the Mirror Man has explained he can't call them off until the Shiver is dead, as the Shiver is kind of like their local commander, and he's just enraged.
Okay, I didn't know if maybe it was like the Shiver was challenging us at this point.
No, it's their whole
have
group.
Few options, but no.
You could run back to me.
Yeah, but then I'll lose my turn of attacks. Can't do that. How far? Where's the ruler? Not that. Not that. Is that the ruler? Nope. There we go. No, that. Okay, that's. Been too long. Selection mode. Is that it? Nope. How do ruler?
How does one? do
There is the
ruler?
ruler, right?
Or like measuring.
Am I
distance.
just misremembering that completely?
I'm sorry?
How
Is
does
there a
one measure
ruler?
distance?
Yes, if you right-click and then select pointer and then draw arrow. But you can also control-click what you want to target, and then just
I
it
guess
draws a
that'll
line.
do too. Oh, that's
As a warning, you're currently targeting yourself.
Oh. So that's still gonna be 70 if we go there. What is this again? I think it's 30 is the short range. Okay. Man, it's been a while. Oh my god, I have a different issue. Well, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Yeah, 30, 90. Okay, I'm gonna fire at the Shiver, but I'm gonna need to do it. Does it roll automatically at disadvantage if I'm outside of my first range?
You know, I'm not actually certain. You can choose to toggle disadvantage and fire it, and we'll see. Or not. Did you... Is the gun you made... Well, there's an easy way to find out. Is the pistol you made from the items tables, or is it one that you made yourself?
It's from the items table.
Try firing it at
It's
normal.
in.
We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, then just refund the ammo back and then roll with disadvantage.
Okay, here we go.
I'll refund the ammo for you if it doesn't work.
I said, here we go. I'm showing how much of a threat this dude is.
So it didn't roll at disadvantage. I'm refunding the ammo, and I'm going to give you an additional bullet for being my guinea pig as well, as you just find a spare round. Go ahead and re-roll at disadvantage. God, I hate your dice. Still a hit! Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, Valentin, you know they actually came out with a set of Artificer-themed dice, right? They're really cool looking in the Fancy Ground store.
Okay.
Roll damage. Oh, actually, hold on. I have to double check one of his abilities real quick.
Uh-oh.
That's ever something you want to hear.
Wow, massive damage.
Yeah, he's not going to trigger what he could. Carry on.
Yeah, that's my turn. And I shall end my turn. God, I can't wait to hit level 5. Get one more attack per turn at least.
This zombie, the obviously enraged villager that's beyond saving, goes roar and moves to here.
Oh, right.
The Blue Bear Scout.
I still can't get over that name.
He's gonna
The
step
Blueberry
to here.
Scouts are the Scout Corps from
It almost
A Bug's
sounds like a
Life.
beer. Like
As
a blueberry
Valentin is
stout.
making fun of his tattoo of the big blue bear on his chest, he shoots Valentin with a longbow. 23
The
hits.
entire longbow. He just shoots the entire. Yes, it says hit.
Yeah, I know. I'm just checking in case he had any abilities. 9 damage.
I shall parry. Use it by.
See, that's what I was waiting on, but I forget if it says that if it.
I need to get hit first, and then reduce damage. It's not I.
Before
erase
you
my
know the
skill
damage.
or
I see.
something.
Yeah, carry on.
So 1d8 plus my dex, I think it is. So 4, then yeet. I take no damage.
Does that work on ranged attacks?
Oh yeah, shit! It's not. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot you said it was a longbow. So no, it does not work. I go, haha, Henry, rip those balls.
Valentin does a cool pose as if he was blocking a sword coming from that direction after the arrow sunk into his chest.
It ends up being the the scene from fuck, I can't remember it now, but the Animal Detective or whatever it's called, Ace Ventura, when he gets javelined in the legs, he goes ah, and then next turn I'm gonna get shot by another arrow, and it's gonna be.
No, he tried to shoot me instead and missed.
Yep, he did, as the longbow arrow shatters off your shield. However, then the next Blue Bear Scout shoots Valentin and successfully hits, meaning that Valentin did predict the future as he takes another 5 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Valentin, do not pull a Boromir.
Valentin, divination wizard.
Sly, as you're looking to Valentin, you've turned your head away from the Blue Bear Scout. An arrow shatters against the side of your helmet.
If only I
You
had
have to
gotten
try harder than that.
Terra
If only
Vanek.
I had gotten a super cool armor.
Boop.
Oop.
He's muted.
Oh yeah, I fell asleep last time. I remember now. That's why it's
Boop,
got me
boop, boop. We
confused
can't
about
hear
what's
you. We
going
can't
on.
hear you. You're muted.
Fuck! Okay. So that's 4, 5, 6. Just like look at Zandra, like.
We're still in the bubble of silence, right?
Nope,
think
it's
it got
there.
dispelled.
There is no bubble.
All right. Sandra looks at you with fury in her eyes and just.
Welcome back. Or actually, no, wrong voice. It would be welcome back. Slightly different, but you know what? Fuck you. Let me have fun.
Fuck you too.
I would do my Eldritch Cannon using the Force Ballista as a range of 120 feet on probably the Shiver, just because we need to fuck the other guys. So, like, we just need to kill the big boy and then we win, right?
Well,
Except Valentin's kind of getting fucked up in that process, so...
No, they mean
Worthy
nothing to
sacrifices.
me. I say as I cough up blood.
How do I roll? Right. This was broken.
I'm feeling
I'll
a sense
roll
of
Firebolt, and it's the same roll.
Go ahead.
17 plus 6, 23 to hit on Shiver.
That will. Go ahead and drag the 23 to his token. And then you need to control left click to target him for when you roll the damage.
Alright. And the damage is 2d8. So I only have a healing effect for this one. And I don't want to do that. Can I just roll 2d8?
Yes, but I really need you when you get the moment to ask me to bring up the game in advance or to check out Fantasy Grand's Academy and how to fix whatever's wrong with your sheet. Because from a player perspective, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I could send you a screenshot.
Hold on. Well, the main thing is that I know I can see what's going on. Like, I can see it. I don't know how to fix it. Because it shouldn't look like that. I've never been a player, so I don't know how to change, like, actually, it's not true. I've been a player now once, but it was as a bard, and I didn't have access to Eldritch Cannons, so I don't know what's going on. So, 9, I will just find him and calculate it in my head manually. Where are we? God,
Is it plus anything? Like your int mod or something?
The cannon?
Let me see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. I played a...
Does not use my...
Okay. So just straight to...
No, but he
okay.
does get to push him if he wants.
I do,
No.
but I wouldn't want to push him right now. I kind of
Okay.
want to get him to move closer to us. So that's my bonus action, and I guess for my
By
main
us,
action,
you mean
I'll...
me.
Yeah. I'm like half the map away, but that's kind of my job. I'm kind of the sniper. The only other thing I can do is I believe Firebolt has a range of 120. Let me double check. It does. So I'm going to just cast that. Have control click them. Cast. 12, I don't imagine hits. No.
It is.
Oh well. And that's my turn.
Sure.
Go to the initiative and...
Master Buckethead.
I move over here. Also going to target the Shiver. Valentin can take care of himself, I'm sure.
Totally.
And where's Guiding Bolt? There it is. And wait, what? What was the first thing I did?
It says you just rolled twice.
Oh,
I
you
know.
you rolled to attack, and now you need to roll the damage.
So you need, yeah.
There you are.
No, it's just weird because there's a cast button and an attack button, and they did the same thing. So I was confused.
Excellent hit. Make sure to mark off that you used the first level spell slot.
Yep, already done.
Excellent. And also, there should be an option to apply an effect.
Yes.
Make sure to apply it as well. Excellent. That's the next attack on him. What does this look like as your ray of power penetrates through his icy mist?
I point my sword at him, and a collection of red mist gathers and fires at him. And
Nice.
Where did the combat tracker go? There it is.
Valentin, the Blue Bear Berserker, is going to toggle on Reckless Attack,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
which
It was
grants
nice
him
knowing
a
you.
24 to hit you. You still have access to your parry, remember, as he
Oh,
deals
yeah.
13 damage,
I'm
which
gonna-
would drop you.
Gonna, try to parry this.
Sure, and remind me how much health you were at before I rolled the damage, because it might have had some overflow.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm at... Oh, yeah, it just tells me...
I mean, the party sheet says he's dead, so...
I know, I couldn't tell you. I wasn't paying attention to what exact number I was on. But let me just roll this first. So I would have blocked 11, so I would have taken 2 damage.
What were you at?
Well, I was wounded. I have, like I said, I have no idea what I was at. Because I would have thought it would, if I went into overflow, it would just say what wound I would be on.
Sadly, it doesn't super well. Because you can't go into negatives in D&D.
Well, I was wounded, which is, I think, half damage, half health at least.
At least,
and I would have
yeah.
been enough to go dying from, so I would have been at least 13.
I think you were in the heavy tracker.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was in heavy.
you were in
The
heavy.
last attack.
So you were
Did
3
14.
quarters. So what's 3/4 of 32?
16 is half, so I would have been.
You were taking 19 just from some of the damage alone. So that was 19. Yeah, you've taken 19 damage this round, so we know it's at least 19 damage. I'm gonna say that you're at 25 damage total with 7 HP remaining. I think that sounds like a fair number to me.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be correct.
Perfect, excellent. The Mirror Man stays true to his word and simply stands up off the ground, kind of cracks his own neck, and is like doing his best to kind of cover his the top of his head. He looks over to you, Zandra, and says, "Would you mind returning my umbrella to me?"
A bit busy.
I imagine she doesn't still just carry it. She probably threw it on the ground.
Yeah, it's like legitimately just knocked over where she is, where her and Tara are.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't holding it while I was grappling him.
Throw it back at him like a spear.
Yes, it's just on the ground there. Would you mind handing it?
I thought he was blind. How does he see where the umbrella is?
Because he's covering the top of his head as best he can.
Also, can I do anything if it's not my turn?
No, he's just asking and seeing if you're going to respond.
I'll just glare at him.
Right, that gets us absolutely nowhere. How about you, Drem Dragonborn? Would you mind handing me my umbrella?
I've already had my turn this round.
I'll kind of just
I
look
can't
at
act
him
again
like...
for 6 seconds!
The look that I give him is... I am busy.
Look, you know I
Before
can't
I go
see
down.
what your facial expressions look like when I have a top-down view, correct?
We're
Take off
busy.
the helmet.
Not
I give like a rude gesture to the sky.
Okay, if I come over and get it, are you going to start hitting me again?
No.
Sandra looks over it.
You know what? Just in case, because I don't trust any of you, and he holds his hands out and casts Wall of Force.
What? This guy's a piece of shit.
I mean, he's
casts-
also blind, prostrate on the ground, and being attacked by us.
No, he
and
stood
these
up.
other people.
Yeah, he's stood up right now.
He's fine enough to stand up.
Blinded.
And he's gonna
I'm not
cast...
attacking him.
Yep, he's gonna cast
He's
Wall
gonna
of
cast
Force
I just
Wall of
flipped him
Force
off.
on there?
Nobody's helping him, though.
Yep.
What a fucking asshole.
just to separate you guys from his umbrella.
And he very clearly said that he wanted us to attack the enemies that are on the other side of that wall of force, right?
Yes, but again, he can't see shit. He just starts stumbling around to where he thinks the general umbrella is. Like, very clearly not really able to see great.
I'm just gonna, like, for the sake of roleplay, just touch the wall and be like, are you fucking serious?
I asked very nicely and politely to begin with. You could have been civilized.
So
we
you said
weren't
that
gonna kill you, but we're busy. And I'm just so tempted to put the.
You also
points
said
in.
that he doesn't know where the umbrella is, right? And he dropped the wall of force. Is there like a chance that he dropped the wall of force with the umbrella still on our side?
It does have a push effect. Let me, you know what? Just because you guys are want to be assholes about it.
I am
sure.
so tempted.
I'm gonna roll a 50-50 shot. If it's higher or lower, someone call it.
Higher.
Higher.
Higher, you get what you want. Lower, he gets what he wants.
Higher.
It's on his side.
Damn it!
I hear you. Damn it!
If
damn
it was on our side, I would have like handed it to Zandra and just said, "Spear him with it."
I mean,
There would be like our like recovery arc. How we become friends again.
Just so that there's no confusion about it. It says I'm prone currently, so when you start shooting me with arrows.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gain an inspiration.
It's because you killed me.
Yeah, it very much is. You're also listed as unconscious, so everything would have advantage and automatically crit you. Go ahead and gain an inspiration, Valentin. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Now the one-eyed Shiver gets to go. And to start, it's going to cast Mirror Image on itself.
You bitch.
Oh, you're
As
a bastard.
3 ice-like images crawl out of its eye, hitting to the ground and then growing with that cold mist around him to be the same size as him. He is then going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Come over to here.
I can counter this. I just need to fucking get closer to him.
Well, let's see.
Which is hard now because of the wall.
Nice. He's just gonna stay right there, and he is gonna cast Ray of Frost at you. Just try to see. Why doesn't he have
What do you
Ray
mean
of
at
Frost?
you?
At
many
you,
yous here?
Buckethead, Buckethead, Buckethead.
I'm glad I deserve a name finally.
A 20 will hit your AC, dealing 1 cold damage. And his Ray of Frost seems to have an additional effect that it doesn't normally. Ray of Frost generally slows you down. Instead, all of you watch with horror as Sir Buckethead is completely encrusted in ice and incapable of any movement whatsoever.
Dude, from my seat, from his
As, yes, a icy kind of cold hand comes out from his missing eyeball, which, remember, to be able to do these abilities, he carved out his own eyeball. Or had he actually had one of the scouts do it for him. They stabbed him in the eye with an arrow. Regardless, you are completely frozen over. You are not stunned, nor are you paralyzed. You are restrained. You feel like you might be able to break free with a DC 13 strength check.
So it's like my armor is frozen, not necessarily me.
Exactly. And now, with you hindered, he walks up right to here.
Punch me in the face.
Nah, he's out of actions for now.
Oh, good.
Zandra, you're up.
Well, our objective is on the other side of this fucking wall, and I see Buckethead.
Well, what do I do now?
I'm
Idiot.
going to kill the Mirror Man now. I say that quietly so he can't hear.
Yeah, I'm kind of saying this quietly to you as well. Fuck, I guess we run around. Can we see the wall of force? Is it like a visible thing for us?
Yep. It's a bunch of transparent panels.
I always picture it as like glass in front of you.
Can I
It
see
literally
where
is. In this case,
the
it's got
umbrella is?
transparent mirrors. Yeah, it's directly. Since you guys want to fuck with him so bad, I will mark the goddamn mirror. Don't know why, but there. That's the square it's currently in. The umbrella is that square.
It's not that I. Well, what kind of action would it take for me to just kick it in his direction as I'm moving past?
Interacting with the environment, so no action whatsoever.
Cool. 1, 2. Can I step in this space, or is that also wall?
It's wall, unfortunately.
So,
Sorry
1,
to be a stickler.
2, 3, 4, 5. She kicks the umbrella to the right in his direction a little bit.
Towards him,
And she's
helpfully? Nice.
She wants to kick it so it hits him.
It kind of don't like an attack. Like you want to deal damage, or just
No,
like
not deal damage. Just like bounce it off his head or something. I don't know. Just
no
to be
roll
obnoxious.
needed. No roll needed. You can be as obnoxious as you want. You kick the umbrella, it goes flying, it kind of bumps him in the face, and he kind of fumbles a few times, catches it, and then just raises it above his head with a very visible. Oh, much better. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Fuck you.
And then he starts attacking us.
Let's see. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I accidentally grabbed the circle.
That's
no,
fine. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete it. Carry on.
Thank you.
Oh, with that, he also just drops the wall of force.
You couldn't have just done that from the.
You.
And Sandra just like runs. And then actually she'll move there, and then she'll double move. She'll like dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're targeting
7.
the mirror man.
Yeah. No longer.
Oh, you want to see what the Mirror Man is? He is a custom stat block that I made myself, but if you'd like, I will go ahead and open up his stat block for Twitch chat to be able to see.
Zonda runs over to next to Valentin screaming. Just annoyance.
I have to change some things because I did base it off of another one.
But that is all of my actions.
So you should see all the spells he has right now, chat. Alright, the Blue Bear Berserker in the back is gonna Blue Bear Berserk
I'm in danger.
his way over to here, and thanks to you being restrained, he doesn't need to reckless attack to get advantage on you. But
And he still
because you are
misses.
still a tanky motherfucker, a 19 does not, in fact, hit your AC, Sir Buckethead, as instead it just deflects off of your icy armor.
Wow.
You're a fucking unit, mate.
On Lloyd's
A 9
turn,
has as much AC as me.
on Lloyd's turn, Lloyd seeing he's not needed, vibes.
False asleep.
yeah.
He just walks over here and stands beside the Mirror Man.
Man, Terry Vananak was taking the last session off, so now it's my turn to take the session off.
Didi!
No, it'd be that way.
Let me see. How far away you are from me? Can I get to
Rylai plays in this game as well, Luna, by the way.
Yes, I can. I can move diagonally without any penalties in 5e, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, and through allies squares. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I can go around Sarah and still get there. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at a level 2. How do I add this, or how do I update this to be 2nd level instead of 1st level? Ah, I fucked up.
That's fine. Just roll it a second time. No, wait,
I
don't.
just roll
No,
one
wait,
D8,
don't.
right?
Yeah, just add one more D8 on. Roll one more D8. Alright, I will add that to him. Blendon, you are at 12 damage out of 32 now, as DD comes rushing up to help you.
That's the end of my turn.
It's been a while since you did any healing. Would you like to describe what it looks like, Dee?
It's kind of like the electric paddle effect that I did to myself for my half orc ferocity. I reach out and I touch Valentin, and there's this like shock of invigorating blue energy that courses through his veins and heals him. Yeah.
Serario, with Dee Dee no longer between you and the Axe Beak, and the Axe Beak's base speed of 50 feet.
Oh God.
You look over to Dee Dee as she runs past you. Do you say anything, knowing the Axe Beak is probably coming after you?
I feel like she's going to help Valentin, but like I'm saying, but at the same time I'm like, it's a beak.
As you yell that, behind you, you hear tump, 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 tump on the desert sands, and you turn to see the Axe Beak bearing down on you as it makes an attack. Nat 20, it's a critical hit!
For max damage!
It's a critical hit! I'm not cutting your leg off, as that fumble is telling me. But Serario, you are sent flying and knocked prone as the Axe Beak deals a total of 10 damage to you.
Jesus!
Sending Serario off her feet as Pongo obliterates the wild magic sorcerer.
Pongo, no!
Like
Undyne,
whispering under my breath, like, fuck, I'm gonna kill that bird.
Undyne, do you look back behind you after hearing Serario go, wait, no, the Axe Beak, and then just hearing a pump, 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 followed by Serario's strangled scream?
Yeah, I go, God damn it. And you can keep yourselves from getting your asses kicked for at least 5 minutes.
Serario, it's your turn. You're on your back.
Bad boy.
You're on your back. You're staring up into the desert sky. There's an Axe Beak above you. You can hear a Dee Dee yelling about getting your ass kicked. What do you do?
Contemplating my entire life and how I got myself into this moment.
By turning yourself into a blanket.
Oh yeah, I was a fucking blanket, and how I'm being attacked by a Pongo. Can I cast Necrotic Shout?
You absolutely can. So, this is the first time you have activated this ability. And the first time I believe the party is going to realize Serario is a fallen Aasimar, meaning that they are literally a fallen angel. So what you're going to do, Serario, is you're going to target the Axe Beak, you're going to open up Necrotic Shroud's magnifying glass, and you're going to see a button that says Save. I want you to think about how you're going to describe what this looks like, but it should look... Well, Zondra's done this a few times. She gets, like, the skeletal wings coming out of her back, and she looks like some terrifying angelic thing where, you know, be not afraid does not apply. So describe how terrifying you look.
Okay, so like I'm laying on the ground and I kind of just get annoyed, and all of a sudden like the eyes roll into the back of my head and like the white is there, but then all of a sudden they turn black and you just see like this black mist just like shoot out from around me, and you see like these dark like jet black wings shoot out, and it's like now my skin is kind of like on the darker dusky side too, and my eyes are just pitch black and like everything is just dark.
You know what, I'll even flavor it. You probably want to stand up, right?
I would like to stand up.
As all of this happens, you kind of levitate and lift yourself off the ground back onto your feet. It's really funny that this ability is being used on an Axe Beak because of how badass this looks. Go ahead and target the Axe Beak, which you're already doing, and hit the save button now for Necrotic Shroud. Let's see if the Axe Beak is afraid.
Oh my god.
It is, in fact, afraid, but it only failed by 1 because it rolled really high. So, the Axe Beak now has the frightened condition. You're going to see that there are 2 now effects in Necrotic Shroud. Just click on both of them.
Okay.
The second one should target yourself, as now, Serario, with this activated, you deal 4 additional damage with every attack that you make.
Okay.
It's necrotic damage, in case that changes anything for you.
Okay.
And it works on spells, too.
Okay, dokes.
The Axe Beak is afraid. Do you know what the frightened condition does?
I'm assuming they want to go away.
For the next 2 turns, technically they don't need to run away, but this is a dumb creature, so it's going to follow its instincts. It's going to run away from you. What the frightened condition does is it cannot move towards you. Willingly, it cannot come near you. It also takes disadvantage on anything it tries to do, apart from, I think, saves, so long as you are within its line of sight.
Okay.
So, yeah, Pongo's about to run off into the desert. For the next... It only lasts for 2 turns, though, as a note.
Okay. Fuck
Alright,
you, Pongo.
that was an action to do. You still have a bonus action. For you, your bonus actions are things such as Misty Step, or using your Font of Magic? Is that... Yeah, bonus action, where you can spend some of your sorcery points in order to create a spell slot. Alternatively, you could also spend a sorcery point to make a cantrip now. Oh! Actually, that's not a spell, so you could spend a sorcery point to make any of your spells a bonus action, including Chaos Bolt or the Snowball Swarm.
I think I understand. But do I have
Thank
to...
you, Duckett, for redeeming Sing. Sorry, Sarah, I have to sing to explain what's going on.
Do I have to, like, if I use the sorcerer point to do a next spell, do I have to, like, retarget, or I'm still targeting Pongo?
You are still targeting Pongo. Remember, you can always see on the combat tracker who you're targeting. You can also hover over yourself and see a little line to everyone you've targeted.
But I could untarget him without using, like, an action, right?
Yes, you just control left click to untarget.
Yay. Okay. We'll target Mr. One-Eyed Shiver, and then use the sorcerer point for the Chaos Bolt.
Sure, go ahead. Just as a note, before you cast Chaos Bolt, he has an ability up right now that has a percentile chance where even if it says you hit, you don't. He's got... sorry, I have to not sing to explain this. He has a spell up right now called Mirror Image, where there are 3 extra versions of him around. And until those versions are killed, there's always a essential percentile chance that you'll hit a mirror image instead of the real one.
Yeah, I have that spell in Pathfinder.
It's
super busted.
It's a pretty strong spell.
It's super busted.
So until you get
absurd.
Yeah, until you get through his clone, like his shadow clone jutsu, there's a chance that you might not hit him. Meaning you might not want to spend a big spell on him right now, but a smaller, weaker spell to pick at him and his clones, because they only have one hit point each.
Does it work like so? The one in Pathfinder, if you use an area of effect spell, something that hits a broad area, it just ignores the images and only hits him. Is that
a good
the
question.
same here?
Let me read out the total of the spell, okay? The way Mirror Image works is that, but each time a creature targets you, so AoE would hit. So the way it works is that it's if you target him only. So if you target an AoE, you have a chance of hitting the real one still. It ignores all other damage and effects.
Okay, and then also in Pathfinder, sorry to keep referencing Pathfinder. It's just that's where my
No,
knowledge of the
you're
spell
more than
comes from.
welcome to. Please do. Kobold, Press, and Paizo are great.
So the way it works in Pathfinder is you can still destroy the images even if you don't hit their AC exactly if you get close.
No,
it's
you
like
have
within,
to.
If you get within, you have to hit the exact.
You have to hit
okay.
the AC, which duplicates.
Okay, so that's a little different.
So the way that the spell works is that each time a creature targets you with an attack, a d20 is rolled to determine whether the attack instead targets one of the duplicates. If he has 3, which he does, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. So if he rolls a 6 or higher on a d20, it hits a duplicate. When he has 2 duplicates, it's an 8 or higher. With 1 duplicate, it's an 11 or higher. So you'd want to roll less than a 6 on a 20-sided dice to hit him right now, Sararia.
Very interesting.
A duplicate's AC equals 10 plus his dex modifier. If an attack hits a duplicate, it is destroyed regardless of the amount of damage dealt. That's also interesting for you all to know, because even if you were to punch and you had a negative strength modifier and could only deal -1 damage, it would still destroy the mirror image. The mirror images ignore all other damages and effects, meaning that if you do an AoE, you'll hit the real one, and you won't hit or destroy the images. So that's how it works. Serario, let me read how your Snowball Swarm works, because I do know it has an AoE effect.
Yes.
Each creature in a 5-foot radius sphere. Yeah, your Snowball Swarm ignores his mirror image. But you got to be within 90 feet to do it, which you are. So yeah, you could hit both him and the Berserker with your Snowball Swarm if you wanted to spend a 2nd level spell slot, and a sorcery point to do so.
Buckethead, does it?
It hurts. It deals 3d6 cold damage.
No, it doesn't hurt Buckethead.
No, it won't hit Buckethead.
Okay. I was like, that'd be rude.
I didn't know if he wanted that to be the result based on your intonation or not.
Are you kidding me?
You
I
did
want
try to eat me once.
I want to flat out fight Sarah. It would be amazing. There'd be shit everywhere.
If you don't die in the battle, you'll die later. It's fine.
Yeah. And besides, Sarah to that image also posted that she just wants to be the Pyramid Head image.
Which one?
Oh yeah.
The Pyramid Head image where the girl is being held up by the neck.
Oh, that one? I want to be that. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel pretty confident about my chances right now. Just less confident that she wouldn't make it weird.
I fart. Okay, so I could.
Did you want to do Snowball Swarm, or what are you planning on?
I'll do Snowball Swarm.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna target the one-eyed Shiver, and you're gonna target the Berserker.
Okay.
Now there's a button when you hit the magnifying glass that says save. You're gonna hit that button that says save. The Shiver is going to dodge, the Berserker gets hit. So now you're going to click the button that says damage. So the Shiver takes half damage, and then meaning that he only takes a total of 2 damage, as a note. Meaning that you note he is also resistant to cold damage, which the Snowball is. So he took half and then half again of your damage. Meanwhile, the Blueberry Berserker took the whole amount and was heavily damaged by it.
Okay.
Also, by my memory, you had used Tides of Chaos before, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to trigger a Wild Magic Surge and give it back to you. Alright!
Couldn't possibly go.
Serario, have you ever drank, Sarah, out of character, have you ever drank vodka and any kind of alcohol at the same time and then gotten super hyper?
Hyper? No.
Vodka and any sort of energy drink is what I meant.
Oh, no.
Have you ever drank anything that made you super hyperactive or just been bounce off the walls energy?
That's just me every day.
Well, you can flavor it however you'd like, but for the next minute, all your spells that normally take 1 action to cast, instead you can cast as a bonus action. As you're moving at supersonic speed now, suddenly.
God, I'm Sonic.
Alright, go ahead and end your turn whenever you're ready. Also, you have Tides of Chaos refunded and can use it the next time you want to. Valentin.
Yay!
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna turn around to Deirdre, and I'm gonna say thank you. And then I am, you know what? I'm just gonna put a blast from over here. Is the whatchamacallit, the guiding bolt thing still active on him?
On the Shiver?
Yeah, is he still glowing up?
Let me check. I believe so. Yep.
So I'm just gonna shoot it normal then. Waste a couple of those mirror images away. Hopefully, once I find my gun button. I'm going
Also,
to...
BRB, I'm wearing a white shirt, and I just spilt a little bit of red wine on it, so I'm just gonna go put it in the hot tub, not the hot tub, in the bathtub to soak.
In the hot tub.
So this time it rolled at disadvantage. Oh, could it be because... No, we didn't do that last time. Huh. Grant advantage. Oh no, it rolled it. Oh, it rolled advantage. Oh yeah, but okay.
Carry on, Valentin!
I missed even with the advantage.
Ah, damn. You missed even the mirror images. That's rough.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind. See if it works. I need to target myself first, right?
Yep. I'm just gonna go and try to make sure that shirt doesn't get a stain on it. I'll be back. Go ahead and talk in combat to each other.
Ah, it hurts.
Get up!
Oh.
At least you weren't punched by a bird.
I'm not sure if this will work, but I have Fairy Fire available to me. It would theoretically highlight just him. I'm not sure if it'd also highlight the illusions, though. Either way, advantage would be helpful regardless.
Indeed.
Well, oh, that reminds me, he's supposed to have the effect from Radiant Bolt on him, too.
Anyway,
So shouldn't he already be sparkling?
I used up the advantage on him.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Fairy Fire is permanent so long as I'm still concentrating on it. And considering I'm the sniper and way the fuck out of the way of everything, seems like a good plan.
Hello, Lunabelle. We're
Hey, Luna.
let's see. I am a monk. What is it called? Not touch of death. Slow death.
Long
We
death?
have the slow death, or long death. Long death. That's the one. And then we also have a. Undyne, are you a full orc or half orc?
Half orc.
Half orc. Paladin lady. Then we've got Serario. Sarah's playing a wild magic sorceress. Who specializes in farts and pee-pee jokes.
Classy.
And
very
classy. Yep. And then we've got Valentin being Valentin. And we've got our guest, Beep Boop, playing.
Okay, I think I saved it.
Beep
Holy
Bop.
shit.
Boop bot.
Beep
Wrong.
Boop Bop.
Well, now,
Boop Bop.
Chad, I'm
Beep
shirtless.
beep
Oh,
boop beep
no.
bop boop boop bop. You're
Boop
what's your class again?
I am playing an artillerist artificer. I am-
Yeah, that thing.
Yes.
Words
I
hard.
shoot gun.
He go pew, and it has a little baby dragon, and then we've also got Sly, who's a paladin as well.
Yes, and
I
just
don't-
got the shit shot out of me.
Shot twice by one of the scouts for a total
Ow.
of 16 damage.
I would like to do a quick clarification because Undyne didn't do it while I was away. She's a cleric, not a paladin.
Yes. There we go. Thank you.
Also, I like that you called Zera pooping and farting as jokes. we all know they're not jokes. It's very serious business.
You're
It's-
right. I'm sorry. It's deadly. It's deadly.
It's
It's quite,
it's
quite literally
her.
overpowered.
No, I
Don't
want to
turn
point
her
out the fact that
existence
River is
in-
about to kill me.
Nah.
Yes, he probably will.
My ass will save you.
He doesn't like your character, I guess.
No, Sarah has an ass, and so it will save you.
I will save you with my poos.
The poos. All right. Blue Bear Scout number 2 is going to take 2 more shots at the person who is currently restrained because he's an easy target now. The only way you can deal with a high AC, that'll hit. Even then, though, the arrow shatters against the icy thing. The icy armor. Taravananek.
All right.
In the first shot I
I
hit.
don't know if this works. Can I ask a mechanical question?
You can ask many mechanical questions, and I will give you as many mechanical answers as are needed.
I can't believe you would need
Would
to ask
Fairy
me.
Fire target just the Shiver, or would it also target the illusions?
Hold on. Now I've made a different mess.
I like that.
I don't
the
even want to talk
robot
about what
is
this one was.
Asking about mechanicals. We should be asking you about mechanics.
Well, how I would run it, it's different depending on whose table it was.
Oh, I meant more that you're a robot. A
Well,
beep-boop
yes,
robot.
but I run D&D a lot, so if you do have a question, I'm happy to answer. It might be wrong, especially for this table, but hey, I play a little more fast and loose with the rules than River does, admittedly.
And fast and loose.
Okay,
Just like
I'm back.
Sarah.
Would it target everything in the area?
Fairy
No,
Fire's
all
an
effects.
AoE.
Nope, all effects and things do not affect the thing. Mirror image. It says
So
it
it would
ignores
only-
all. Mirror image says it ignores all other damage and effects. Anything that is not a direct target on the One-Eye Shiver does not affect the images.
Cool, so I'm gonna Fairy Fire the Shiver, so that it lights up only the real Shiver.
Well, that still doesn't ignore the mirror image stuff. Meaning it doesn't light up the mirror images, but it doesn't cancel it.
Well, yeah, but they wouldn't be targeting the real one. I mean, they would
When
know
they-
to target the real one.
If they target the real one, there's a chance a mirror image takes it. It doesn't cancel out the spell.
Oh,
But it does give advantage on every attack, so it's still
fair enough.
going to be useful.
Yeah,
It's also an AoE
Actually,
sequence.
I'm really sorry. It's a very interesting rule call because there is a line of text under that I hadn't read out loud to you all yet. A creature is unaffected by the spell if it can't see, if it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight, or if it can perceive illusions as false, as with true sight. Technically, by this ruling, I would
perceive the
interpret
illusion
it
as
as
false.
they'd be able to perceive the fake ones as false. Just give me a moment, as I do need to check to see if Sage Advice has brought up anything about this. Fairy Fire and Mirror Image. This is fucking a decade of years. Decades of it, and I still haven't figured this out. Alright, let me read this. Okay, Jeremy Crawford did speak about this, and he rules against Fairy Fire canceling out Mirror Image. The reasoning why is a line of text that states it is impossible to track which image is real. Jeremy Crawford addressed the question of if you cast Mirror Image and then cast Invisibility on yourself, do the Mirror Image also become invisible? It says that they imitate the original creature's appearances. So while they aren't affected directly by Fairy Fire, they will still light up because you change the original one's effect.
I guess also, if you think about it this way, from a more mundane perspective, if someone if you shot the real one with an arrow, and an arrow would be sticking out of his shoulder, then the mirror image would also get an arrow in the shoulder, so you still wouldn't be able to tell which one is the real one.
Yep.
So I guess that makes sense. That if you fairy fired the real one, the other ones would appear to be fairy fired, even though it wouldn't really affect them. You know.
It is a clever idea and a rule call I actually, in all my years of DMing, I haven't needed to make. So, Ter, gain an inspiration, please.
Yeah. Okay. How do I do that?
Very clever
There
idea.
we go.
Well, you actually took it away.
already
You
had
already had one.
inspiration.
All right, give inspiration to a player that doesn't have an inspiration.
give it to Pongo.
No.
Can I give it to Pongo?
Sure, why not? You can give Pongo an inspiration.
No.
In the end, I think that inspiration's gonna go to waste because nobody's been using it.
I'll use it on Buckethead because
I already have one.
yeah.
Everybody has
Oh,
one.
you do? Who doesn't have one?
Nobody. Everybody has one, including Lloyd. I already checked.
I
Tell you what.
didn't have one, but now I have one.
I guess I'll give it to Pongo.
Oh, you gave it to Valentin. You gave it to Valentin then, right? Valentin?
No,
Yeah.
I had one because I got one from pointing out that I was pro.
Then, Ter, what I will let you do is if you spend the inspiration you already have this turn, I will give it back to you immediately as a show of good faith. But guys, remember, spend your inspirations. I do give them out pretty regularly. I'm a very generous DM when it comes to inspiration. Did every April Fool's come early? Why is everyone wearing crazy Fujitex? I don't know.
Yeah.
That just happened.
What do you mean? This is my face.
Anyways, I'm going to, I guess, use advantage on this Eldritch Cannon. So first one.
I would
didn't
have
hit.
used my inspiration, but I literally haven't had a dice roll yet.
That also doesn't hit. Fuck me. All right. Shit.
Well, at least you used it.
And then there goes Fairy Fire.
No, you don't have to use Fairy Fire.
How do I activate it?
Oh, are you using it then?
Fairy Fire, yeah.
Okay,
It's still
so
gonna be
I'm
useful,
guessing you
so-
want it to hit a whole radius, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want it to hit Buckethead?
No.
DM optimal
probably
placing
have to-
would be like that then. If you target all of
Yeah.
them, you should see in the magnifying glass for Fairy Fire that you can hit the effect button. Or, sorry, hit the save button first to see if they dodge it, then hit the effect button.
Yeesh.
Only Blue Bear
Sag.
Scout 2 fails, so untarget the One-Eyed Shiver and the Berserker. Untarget those two,
Yeah.
only target the Scout, and then hit the effect button.
Big Sag. Oh well.
Buckethead. Whenever Terra ends his turn. And also picks a square to be in. You're in between two squares. Excellent. Buckethead. The way that this Eye of Frost thing that he has works is that you have to break free at the end of your turn.
So I can't do anything until then?
I'm just trying to double check it. 1 second.
Or is it just takes my turn to break free is what you're saying?
It's an action, so you would still have your bonus action. And if you're a fighter, you could action surge after doing this. So you'll have a bonus action, but no action.
I'm a paladin. I don't have bonus actions.
Well, that's not true. You have some spells. Smites, Shields of Faith if you want to switch to more defensive.
Well, he doesn't have that many spell slots. Don't get too crazy.
This is true.
So what's the... You said it's a strength save?
Yep, DC 13.
Dex or strength?
Strength.
Oh, good. Are you fucking kidding me?
Should have used that inspiration.
I keep forgetting I have it.
You got a gold star by your name! Tell you what, I'll let you have one more go at it, but spend your inspiration now. It's been a while since we played last. Yeah, just do it again. One more time. Well,
Worse.
as your DM, I've done all I can to help you succeed. I'm sorry that the dice aren't
That's
with you
so
today.
Unfortunate.
It's
At least you know
very...
that beyond a shadow of a doubt that you failed.
I did my best. I did my best to help.
Know that I am about to die.
To be fair, slimes usually get. If they start freezing up. Yes.
Reckless attack on Valentin.
No! Oh, for fuck's sake.
6 more points of damage.
No, I'm gonna bring that again.
Go ahead.
By the way, every time Valentin parries, he's flipping his gun and blocking it with the what's it called? The
Handle? Hilt?
Yeah,
Shaft?
the butt,
The
the
butt?
hilt, the
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 butt?
ass end of the gun.
The butt?
the ass
Sarah,
of the
do you
gun.
hear that? He's using his butt too.
Yeah, we're all just into butt stuff here.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I hate it here.
Yeah, me too.
don't lie.
Alright,
No, hang on, and
gonna
you know what?
kill him.
I might actually need to swap my dice around because I keep losing which one is a D8, which one is a D6. I take no damage.
alright, go ahead and reduce the damage you took by 6.
Oh, you want me to do that? Oh, did you do it? Oh no. Yeah. Yes. There we go. He's not gonna attack me again, is he?
No, I'm thinking about what the Mirror Man's gonna do.
You wouldn't dare.
The Mirror Man looks at all the fire spells that Serario is casting around and casts a spell on himself where thin and wispy flames wreath his body for the duration of this, shedding bright light and dim light around him.
Wouldn't that blind him?
Not with the umbrella above his head. He's just got some flames around him, and then he steps away from Lloyd. Over to here.
This guy's a fucking chic as shit heel. I hate him.
On the one-eyed Shiver's turn,
Rest in peace, Sly.
He's leaving, apparently.
Oh,
he
come
runs.
over and kick our ass.
He runs away from where Sly is and targets Valentin with his.
Oh my
his
god.
cross
Rest in
knife.
peace.
No, he wants my iPad.
Oh, yeah!
Suck my ass!
With a nat 1, there's an explosion of force that comes from his eye, and the Shiver and all of his illusions are knocked prone. And I'm going to go ahead and be really generous to the party and rule that this would also constitute a constitution check to see if he has concentration still or
Of
not.
course it would. Eat shit, Shiver.
With
Damn it.
Also, concentration, not... Wait, no. Oh, yeah, it's-
Technically, you just did a constitution check.
Are you trying to rule check me? Are you trying to rules lore me right now?
Also, I
You can do it
hate
well.
to be that guy, but mirror image isn't concentration.
Is it not?
No. I don't
Wow,
think
it really isn't. Ha! Then his
Nice.
concentration is for a different effect that he has around himself. Speaking of which, now that there's a lot of people around him, I may as well put this out, just as a warning. It is within this area that he has that aura of cold mist. For whatever that does.
So, he tried to shoot a ray of frost, right?
From his eyeball.
I was gonna say it could have bounced off of my eye patch. But
Sure, yeah, no, that's funny. Yeah, it bounces off, the beam bounces off of Valentin's eye patch directly. There's like a scream, and as it rebounds back into him. Like, and I want you to think those shitty, like, 70s graphics, where it's like like in movies, it's the slow laser beam out, and then it goes back, and he goes, "Whoa!" and it hits him, and he gets sent flying backwards. That sounds
I
fun
didn't
to me.
realize we were in the Doctor Who
Also,
episode.
Tear, go ahead and gain an inspiration for pointing out that it is not, in fact, concentration. And then Zandra, go ahead and take your
I
turn.
already have it, motherfucker. That's fine.
Jeez, so funny. But at least Sly doesn't have it. You could give it to him. Just tell me, give him a
Oh, he
compliment.
does? Shit,
Yeah,
okay.
he doesn't
I
have
thought
it.
you were
Call-
saying at
I want
least
to
Sly doesn't
hear you.
have it, and you were gonna leave
I
it
wanna-
at that.
Yeah, at least Sly has the inspiration. Fuck him. But Tear, I want you to compliment Sly to give him the inspiration. Go ahead.
I don't know
did
much
that.
about it.
Hesitation.
Person.
What was that? Say it again. Say it again.
I don't really know you too well, but you seem pretty cool.
Wow, I can't believe you used a cool phrase when it's being fucking encased in ice. Can you lose inspiration?
Everybody chill.
Sly,
Time.
you can
No, I'm
choose.
joking, but I am about to die.
Gain an inspiration, Sly. Zandra, go ahead and take your turn.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you.
Remember, Sly, in D&D, you don't die when you hit 0. It just, it's not great. It's not as bad as
Incoming.
Cyberpunk. It's not as bad as Cyberpunk, where I would be worried for you. Are you disengaging, Zandra?
I never engaged with him. I
You
never
are-
attacked him. He never attacked me.
In 5e, it's when you come within threatened squares,
Damn
which
it.
are 5 feet within him.
Okay.
I will say, Zandra, as a bonus action, being a monk, you can disengage and increase your, like...
I don't think I need to. I'm just gonna move to here, and I'm just gonna.
Perfect.
Is the Shiver still prone?
He is. Also, moving to there does not provoke an attack of opportunity in
Yeah,
5e. You have to leave the
yeah.
threatened squares.
Yeah. Damn it. He's prone.
If you're doing a ranged attack, you'd have disadvantage anyways because you're still in melee with a guy in...
Yeah. Well, she'll just stand here, and then she'll attack the Blue Bear Berserker one.
Go
She'll just.
right ahead.
She'll do an unarmed strike first, and then she'll do a short sword attack.
Please do.
Wait, could I have had advantage on that?
Yes, he has reckless attack, meaning that he gives advantage to everyone who attacks him.
Perfect. Well, I rolled 2 4s anyway, so what's the matter? And then there we go.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Wow, really putting out the damage.
Hey, a 6 is respectable on a 6-sided dice. It's just slightly below average.
As Zandra screams and the sword strikes him.
Sure. Are you, you're not gonna flurry of blows, correct?
I mean, that was my 2 attacks. I can't flurry of blows still.
It's the one.
I could
Correct.
I could do essentially 3 unarmed attacks or
Or-
an unarmed attack and a sword attack.
Yep, we've been over it a lot. I always forget it every
Yep.
time because you're in a very unique situation.
Yes.
The Blue Bear
'Cause I was
Berserker...
given another attack when I already had attacks to do.
The Blue Bear Berserker is trying to free you from your ice and armor, but cannot cut through it, apparently. Lloyd, on his turn, he pulls out a sandwich and he takes a little bite. Dee Dee.
It's my turn. It's me.
Oh,
Hi.
right, Lloyd did. I thought you meant the Berserker did.
I am going to cast as a bonus action Shield of Fate on Sly. What? Oh fuck! We need to take it off of Valentin. I didn't realize I was still targeting Valentin. I apologize.
Okay, I will...
Yeah,
No
it's
worries, I can correct this.
Okay, so I'm casting that on Buckethead.
That is
How?
now...
And you, by the way, I don't want to be a stickler, but can you reach that? What's the range on it?
It's 60 feet. It's
Yep.
totally
Oh,
fine.
Shield of Faith is fucking
when I targeted
ridiculous.
him, I could see the distance.
Clerics are broken, homie. They are fucking busted. Dee Dee, you're a goddess.
My whole ass. I'm doing a good thing.
I would, but it would take
Serario-
several days to get from left to right.
Damn.
Cheeked up, double cheeked up on a Wednesday. Serario, how are you doing? Can you handle the bird, or do you need my help? What?
Me the bird of fun.
Okay.
What does
You're like, I
what
hear
does
ooh, play
what
in the
does-
distance.
what does Pongo look like right now?
Pongo is... and like all puffed up and looking to get away. I peeked, but Twitch heard the sound I made. The Pongo's looking to just get the fuck out of here. Pongo is about to dash and run 100 feet away from everybody into the desert.
I am going to cast a spell using my inspiration. Targeting the one-eyed Shiver.
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 Gonna
be fine.
He fails.
And he is now paralyzed. Prone on
Was that a hold person?
Yeah, it was, baby.
Fuck yeah. It hit him with the effect.
Yep. Okay.
And what does this look like for you in your own unique...
What? Oh no, you gave him a shield!
Rapper! I clicked on the first effect button I saw, and it was the one I got previously.
Gave him a shield.
You see these, like, green tendrils snake out from my hands and, like, move through the ground, and it looks as if it's, like, disturbing the earth, and then they move up and, like, shackle him to the ground.
Him and all his mirror images, still not certain which is which. God, I love mirror image, it's so silly.
Hey,
yeah.
Did you cast that spell on me next?
Later, darling. And I think... do I want to move?
I don't know, do you?
I'm gonna move next to Serario, just in case she and the bird are not okay.
Bongo.
Easy now, buddy.
No,
trying
don't
to, like,
fuck
again, put my
Bongo.
hands up in the way that I did previously during my animal
Oh, the bird is
unwatched
panicked. It does not register you as living.
Okay.
I'm
it's panicked.
Dee Dee. I'm also really sorry. You need to pick between having done Shield of Faith or Hold Person because they're both leveled spells, even though one is a bonus action. You can only do one... Yeah, you can only do one leveled spell per round. If you do one that's a bonus action, you can do a cantrip after it. So I am going to... Because I actually forgot to call it before I knew what you were doing.
Heck. Well,
that you can pick which
Sly,
effect
will you
is
be okay
active.
for a round?
Maybe?
I don't
I mean,
want
the
to
real
waste the
concern
whole
here is when I
person.
got shot.
I will say,
no,
you know what?
wrong
I'm gonna give. You guys are all still collectively fairly new to D&D. I will say that even if he gets downed and brought to 0 hit points, it is highly unlikely he will be executed and die this round. When you're at 0 hit points,
Yeah.
you have to make death saves.
I'm gonna do the hold person on the one-eyed Shiver.
All right.
Because I think that's more important right now.
Excellent.
At least to take him out for a round and
Death-
deal with all this other shit.
Death is pretty generous in D&D, and based on the current circumstance, I, as the DM, I doubt he will die before you can reach him, unless you guys do some weird tactic shit.
Next to doubt.
Alright, Serario, the Axebeak tries to flee from you. You can get an attack of opportunity if you want to try to knock it out one more time, or you can just let it run.
I'm gonna let it run.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50.
The restraint in her voice.
Yeah, I was gonna say she should get inspiration for holding back.
She already has it.
Get more
It gets the
inspiration
dash
than
action.
inspiration
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And good luck ever seeing that axe beak again.
Bongo, no!
Serario.
Parents better attack Lloyd.
Bongo!
Serario, you're up.
I don't know. Can you explain the light thing to me again?
The what
thing
thing?
that's around him, surrounding the Shiver.
Don't go
AoE
near
attacks. Oh yeah, sorry. Which do you mean? The mirror images, the cold aura. What are you looking for?
Like the 10 radius he had around him. That part that he just did because he was like, oh, there's some shit going down.
Okay, so he has 2 effects on him currently. One, nobody in character knows what it does. That 10-foot area around him, his eye is leaking this cold mist into the air that's turning to steam almost immediately with the desert heat. The second effect is that there are 3 fake Shivers around him.
I remember that. I just
AoEs,
didn't remember
yeah.
this 10.
Yeah, as long as you're not within the 10 feet, it looks like you don't need to worry about it, but you don't know, because nobody has interacted with that yet.
No, thank you.
It could be something that happens when he dies. It could be something that happens when you damage him. It could be something that happens when he damages you. It could be something that happens when you enter the area. You don't know what that area is. I'm just marking it out to let you know visually it is there.
Okay, I was asking because at first I thought I like heard it and missed it, and I was like, let me just. Okay. I'm gonna uncheck and we'll redo that. And then since he's got those other misty poopies with him, his mirror poopies, we'll just do a firebolt because I don't want to waste higher spells
Sure.
Nice.
on
Good
him.
choice.
A net 20, but we
Let's
need to
hope
see.
it doesn't hit
Hold
the
on.
mirror image.
Go ahead and roll damage for me. I want to see if it triggers it automatically or not. Well, that's not correct. Roll damage, Serario, the one beside it.
I can't read today.
Wait, you rolled a nat 20 on disadvantage. You rolled 2 20s.
No, she had both advantage and disadvantage in the end.
Oh, right.
I have to roll his mirror effect manually. Sadly, that critical hit did not hit the Shiver. Meaning he does not take the 14 damage, so he is back at that much.
But you demolished one of the.
Yep, one of the mirror images is very much gone. I just need to see how to resolve this effect, because I was hoping it would do it all manually for me. It very much automatically, it very much did not. Mirror image. Why didn't it? It's probably because of all the other effects he has on him right now.
He's just a unit.
Just gonna alter it manually. Alright. One mirror image is destroyed, so now he needs to roll an 8 or higher to be able to direct the damage to one of his clones. The Serario blows one up. Are you doing anything else, Serario? Remember, you still have Tides of Chaos, and if you have any more sorcery points, you could quicken another spell. I do need you to mark them off, though. Do you see where it says Font of Magic on your sheet?
Yes.
That should be how many... Like, I need you to just generally track them. Are you tracking them somewhere?
I've been checking them off on it.
So the sheet's a little bit weird for tracking sorcery points. You should have a total... I forget how many you have. Let me tell you, but you should...
the same as your level, your character level. So
it's
you
always
have
the same?
4 total.
So you... Okay, perfect.
No, it's the same as Monk's Key. You have the same amount as your total character level. Well, sorcerer level.
Thank you very much, Valentin. Gain an inspiration.
No, we don't need any more inspiration.
Okay, don't. Jesus, here I am trying to be nice. Fuck.
We're all filled up with inspiration.
And double checking his information, he is correct.
Don't say that before he doesn't. He needs to keep giving us inspiration. Fill us up with inspiration.
So every time you use a quicken spell, it's 2 sorcery points to do so. So out of your 4, you have currently spent 2. You can quicken another spell now to do Snowball Swarm or a Chaos Bolt or a Grease to make it more difficult for him to get up. Because I've realized that you guys are the debuff party. You just stack effects on people.
I can just shoot people. Don't give me that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all I do is punch people and smack them with a sword.
Both of you shut the fuck up, because Valentin, you can stack buffs on people with your goddamn switching their position, and Zandra, you can stack stuns on people very soon with your abilities, and you stack shields on yourself. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, monks get something called Stunning Strike.
Yeah, but I don't have that yet.
No, but very soon. Either way, everyone has built their characters.
Like, you have all these abilities.
Everyone has built their characters to be very good at stacking debuffs and buffs on each other.
I literally didn't even know that was a thing, so it wasn't intentional.
No, it's fine. I'm not giving you shit for it. It's a very interesting party makeup. You guys are like the team, the dream team working together.
You say that,
Except
but
we can't roll for shit.
So Serario, let me
Lloyd does not.
Let me get to Sarah's turn. So Sarah, you do have 2 more sorcery points that you could spend right now to cast another spell as a bonus action, a leveled one.
I think I'll do grease.
You're gonna grease him up. All right.
Yes.
So because he's paralyzed, he
No,
automatically.
you're not an idiot.
Yeah, you're not an idiot. So because he's paralyzed, he automatically fails it, meaning that he's already prone, but now he stays prone. And as a note, anytime that he enters the area or ends his turn in the area, Serario, now that you've greased up that whole little area around him, he has to roll or become prone again.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
It is a 10-foot square, though, so it is a little different than the way that the circle is.
Okay.
Trying to... It's like this, where it affects all the squares around him.
Like a little greasy boy.
Yeah.
Okay. That's done then.
Okay, go ahead and end your turn, Serario. Valentin! You've greased up the one-eyed Shiver.
That sounds like a really awful innuendo.
I'm gonna
In
move
your endo.
through. I'm gonna try to swap places with.
Sandra,
Oh,
you
hang on.
consent.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move to here, so I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity.
Jesus, you really do think DD spell slots are just a resource that you can expend anytime you want. Alright. A natural 20.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he was reckless attacking, wasn't he?
He was! 15
Yikes.
damage into Valentin!
I'm gonna parry. I'm gonna parry again.
You do get your reaction at the beginning of the turn, so this is viable. But as a note, you won't have it for the rest of the round.
Yes, thank you. I know very well. I'm
Alright.
gonna parry.
You're still taking
I
5
refuse
damage,
it.
so knock 10 off the total. You should be at 7 damage total. As Didi, you watch as the Valentin you just fixed takes a hefty blow that he manages to just parry from hitting him in the chest to in the shoulder.
I know this is completely random, but I got a bag of taro powder for making drinks, and I just opened it for the first time, and it smells like fucking heaven. I'm so happy.
Also, I believe the Dungeons and Dragons movie came out.
Yes.
Yes,
It did.
it did.
Honestly,
Buddy.
weirdly enough, I've heard some really great things about it. Everyone in my
Hey.
circles, the advanced stuff that I got to see and be a part of and hearing has been really good. It's a weirdly good movie for what it was. Oh, you're coming to help
I'm gonna
Buckethead.
move.
Oh, are you about to
I'm gonna
swap
move up.
spaces with him?
No, I can't because he doesn't have any movement at the moment, so he can't actually swap. I don't think he can swap places with me when he's restrained. Correct?
Let me read your ability.
It's not in the things you would need to read it on, in a book somewhere.
It's called Bait and Switch, right?
Yes, but it
It's
doesn't
on
have a
Fantasy Grounds.
description in the thing.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, does it?
In your features, maneuver options option. Bait and switch. When you're in 5 creatures, isn't incapacitated. He's not incapacitated. You spend the movement, he doesn't. He's not incapacitated, he's restrained. You can bait and switch with him.
I'm gonna bait and switch with him.
He has to still be willing. Buckethead, are you willing to swap places and get your AC raised?
Sure.
Very well. I'm going to move you here. Move there.
This is my last combat superiority dice. So let's. Oh no, wait! I have one more after this.
Go ahead and roll it.
So it's gonna be 1d8. You get a plus
6 to
Six
your
to
AC,
AC.
which puts you at 26 AC for the time being. Nobody's gonna bother attacking you, Sir Buckethead. You're just fine to be frozen for a bit. Valentin
And-
pulls aggro.
And that's my turn because I had to dash to get over here.
That's still a very good turn overall. Everyone decides Valentin's the better target. That increases your AC too, though, doesn't it?
No, I choose which one of us, and I chose Sir Buckethead.
In that case, a 14 still misses you. Oh, but they get 2 shots each, which I think I actually forgot. So Sir Buckethead probably should have been bleeding out, but I forgot it, so...
No, you've shot him twice several times.
Yeah,
7
just
damage
not
to
all of them
Valentin.
hit.
I had to take it.
Followed by another. 2 shots that strike 2. True. For 3. And then 6 damage into Valentin.
Oh my god. I'm a pink cushion.
Terra Vananak.
Welcome to the club.
So, I said I was an idiot earlier. Because I was.
I don't think you're an idiot.
Because I am. Because I had Hex the whole time. And I didn't use it. And I don't burn a spell slot for it because I gained it from those Fey-touched feet. So, I'm casting Hex on them as a bonus action. And as far as I can tell, there's no save, it just works. Unless I'm not reading this.
No,
correctly.
it just works. But you choose an ability that they have disadvantage on, but it's ability checks, not saves.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know, strength. Yeah. And I'm gonna.
Yeah, never mind.
Thank you for coming out, Lunabelle. I hope that you have an excellent sleep. Rest well. I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy Raid Night.
And I think is he target? Oh wait, no, that's the wrong spell. Fuck.
What are you doing, Terra? I will help walk you through it.
Hex.
Hex. So what you're going to do is opening it up. You're going to target the people you want, and then you're just going to hit the effect. There is no save against this. I need to know what ability score you're putting the action on.
Probably. He's a.
This won't affect his
Strength?
attacks or anything. This is ability checks, so it's skill checks.
Strength? Sure. Or. Yeah.
Strength? Yep, that works against grapples, so it's helpful. As yet another debuff is added on. Cool. No, you're fine. You were fine. You've added it 3 times to yourself now.
Oh. Shit.
Yep, it's just added to you. I just know that he takes disadvantage for the other things. There's some stuff. A lot of the stuff that isn't automated relies on the DM to figure it out. So don't worry about that one. There is no automation for it. I now know that it's strength. I will figure it out. But you still get the 1d6 necrotic. I do believe it's only targeted against the ones that you hex, though, correct?
Yes.
So anytime you attack someone that isn't under the effect of your hex, you do need to turn it off in the combat tracker.
Got it. Well,
Alright.
For now, I'm gonna use my main action to firebolt
Go.
this guy.
Go right ahead. You have advantage and disadvantage, totaling out to neutral. If you spend your inspiration, you get a total of advantage.
I'll burn my advantage.
Okay, so what you're going to do is under the chat bar, you see where it says ADV? Click that little button under the chat bar. Beside your dice, to the left of it.
Did I do?
Looks like it didn't go off, so go ahead and roll just a second time. We'll see if it's an at 20. We've already confirmed the hit.
Yeah.
Roll damage. Alright, 7 damage. I need to check if it's one of his mirror images. It was! He does not take the 7 damage, but another one of his images is destroyed. Seven damage, that's in there. He has only 1 image left. Anything else?
No. No, I'm good. I'm just going to.
You're very hard to hear.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I need to
Much
check
better,
this.
thank you.
I'm just going to back away until I'm about 55, 60 feet away from him. Wait, no, shit. I was here. I was 25 feet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay. You back up. Buckethead. Want to try to use an action to break free?
Yes.
Before you roll, you have an inspiration. Would you like to expend it?
Yeah, let's just use it.
All right. Go ahead and toggle ADV under the chat bar before rolling.
Yep.
With a 15, you break free of the ice, encapsulating you. You have a bonus
Finally.
action, and you have your movement left. You also have 26 AC, so if you were to run away, it's unlikely you'll be struck.
As I grab Sir Bucket's wrist and I twist him around and I say, "Fly, you fool."
How many arrows
Running
do
is
you...
for cowards.
How many arrows do you have in you, Valentin?
A lot. I'm Boromir, he's the rest of the Fellowship.
I've also been shot 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're both Boromir. We're Boromir.
Boromir, more like Boromore.
Did you
Or
steal my
more,
joke?
or say
What the
less.
fuck?
No, I didn't
I'm just
steal
gonna
it. I
move forward.
improved upon it. I had better delivery. Like
Further
Delicio.
put myself between the scout.
Sure. Okay. End your turn.
Yep.
The Berserker is going to take the easier target. But he's also going to try to get between you and the Shiver. And he's going to Reckless Attack on you, Zandra.
Bring it.
He brought it, as you are dealt 13 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Yay!
The Mirror Man begins casting
Damn.
a spell. Anyone who wishes to use their reaction can try to figure out what he is casting. If you are a wizard, cleric, bard,
Can I just yell at
you
Lloyd
may
to tell us what he's
roll.
doing?
You may roll at advantage. Sorry.
So can I yell at Lloyd to have him tell us what he's doing?
Lloyd has pulled out his Dakimakura and he's
Sure, Lloyd.
It.
Lloyd.
Oh my
Lloyd will make an
God.
Arcana check on this as a reaction. That's a good fucking call. Let me have him do it, and he will have advantage on this.
The thing is, he's not gonna tell us though.
Lloyd with an nat 20 knows what he's doing.
God, why is it always the people who...
But he's not telling us because that's not what he would
That's
do.
that's
Just go,
Lloyd. Lloyd
Un-
wouldn't tell us. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
yes.
Lloyd would not in fact tell you, but he nat 20'd.
He knows exactly what's happening and keeps it to himself.
Gonna kick Lloyd in the nuts if I survive.
Lloyd doesn't have nuts.
Not since the incident.
That's
Part of his
why he
tragic
does-
backstory.
Yeah, I lost both of them.
This is what you get. This is what you.
Both for what? Both for these nuts. A tear rolls
This
down
is
my
what you get, Riley, when you're not here to
Is
defend
anybody
yourself.
else gonna roll?
You lose your balls. I can't. I use my reaction. And I'm not a spellcaster.
Clarification. He hasn't finished casting the spell. He's just started. Carry on, in the fight. Alright, let's see if he can break free of your goddamn thing. Does a 9 get free of paralysis? Dee. Spell save DC. Pretty sure a 9 doesn't break free.
No, it does not.
He continues to be paralyzed in the state he's
Pile
in.
of grease.
So, yeah, in a pile of grease,
Frickin'
in a
nasty.
cloud of cold, in all the other, in a hex, in all the debuffs you've stacked on him, he does jack shit. Zandra,
Yeah.
you're up.
We make him feel the weight of the world.
After getting hit, Zandra just throws her arms to the side and screams even louder, and then this time she'll actually use one of her key to do a... she'll swing with the sword first, but then she'll follow up with a flurry of blows. And since he's still using the Wild Strike, she just automatically has advantage, correct? River?
I'm sorry?
That was a question. He's used Wild Strike, so I still have advantage on him, correct?
Yeah, absolutely, and it'll toggle automatically. You don't need to toggle it on.
That's what I was making sure.
Yep, that hits.
So the sword hits.
Sword goes, "Rarg! I am a sword!"
And then,
What's up, Kaiser? Let me do a stretch. We're doing D&D right now, good buddy. We're also running a fundraiser for my Kit Kat. A model check. All right, hold on. Oh, wow, it is a little fucked up now. Thank you so much for the model check. Carry on, Zandra.
Did that cast flurry? Wait, no, that's not what what? Why did casting Flurry of Blows make them make a strength save? I think that's probably not set up correctly.
I will check in a moment. Wow, holy shit, my FPS on my model is terrible right now. What the fuck is happening?
I could just roll it manually.
No, hold on. I'm just trying to figure out why my my model is deciding that right now is the greatest time to be real fucky wucky.
Lucky, lucky, oopsie, whoopsie.
Well, that would be why my CPU's at 100%. God, I cannot wait until the agency launches and I get that new PC. Just gonna have to suffer through my model being really slow, guys. Dungeons and Dragons. It's a tabletop game with a bunch of other people. Why did he make a strength save?
Yeah, I don't know.
Flurry of blows, strength save.
Do I not cast it? Is that not what I do with this? Sorry,
I cast face.
Well, so it's like under actions, right? It's the when I open up Flurry of Blows, I thought there'd be a button that I push to do Flurry of Blows instead of just doing it manually, which I could just do it manually, but I was trying to use the system setup. Should I just not have done that? Should I just...
Hold on. Honestly, not certain why that save is in there. You do not need to click that. It's just a normal attack. Just roll
I
a
didn't
regular
click
normal
save.
attack.
Okay, just it's two normal unarmed attacks. Got it. We'll just
Yep.
do that. Ooh!
Critical hit!
Ooh!
8 more points of
And then-
damage into him.
And then another one.
Another one! That'll also hit. 6 points of damage. Go ahead and end your turn. The Berserker is looking pretty beat up, but not quite dead yet. Valentin, this Blue Bear Berserker is looking to put you away and is going to reckless attack.
Please don't.
You beg him, please don't, and he says, I really think I want to. He connects, dealing minimum damage for only 4 points of damage. Lloyd on his turn goes, so that's what he's doing. I still have this on? Oh shit, I do. Thank you. Thank you, Lulu.
Let me see.
I could become a PNG, but that's admitting defeat, and I don't ascribe to that.
But if you use a cursed PNG, you can become like us.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
River.
Part of the ship. I used to have really fancy clothing. I used to have designer
I wish
clothes.
I hadn't used my inspiration on the thing I ended up casting without any issue.
That was well great.
I'm
excited.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking for the correct spell for this. And I'm afraid it's a level 2 spell, which means I cannot do the thing I wanted to do, which makes me sad. Why are you guys taking up all my fucking spell slots? Okay, hang on.
Life of a cleric.
I haven't gotten hit at all. I don't know what the others are doing.
Yeah, you're right.
It says the guy that's like on the opposite side of the fucking field.
I'm still fighting.
I'm going to. This person's within range. I'm going to attack the blue bear berserker that's next to Valentin. I'm going to cast a guiding bolt. Wait, why? Why 2?
Why 2 what?
Advantage.
It's an advantage.
Because
You're
he's
fine.
reckless attacking.
Yeah, he's not focusing on any defense. Go ahead and roll that damage.
What did I mess up this time?
Oh, you haven't done anything wrong.
Basically, set skill issue.
Okay. On a hit, it takes 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of my next turn has advantage. Thanks
It
to
already
the
would
mystical
have
gem,
it,
like, glittering
but
on the target.
But roll the damage
Double
and then
advantage, baby!
yeah, toggle the
Roll
effect.
my
It will
damage.
stack. 10 points of
10
damage
points
into the
of radiant
blue
damage.
bear berserker. Hell yeah!
And
Now
then
go ahead
I'm
and
going
hit the
to-
effect button, and make sure not to be targeting anybody else because you have done that a few times, where you've buffed the enemies and debuffed your allies.
It's only the one guy this time. I'm gonna make sure that I'm actually looking at the appropriate effects, and I did it. I'm so proud of me. Okay, I'm targeting them, and then I'm gonna move.
Valentin, why did 3 hours ago you tweet, "There is no toilet paper," and then immediately tweet, "Crisis averted"?
Oh, so you just decided to ignore all the other tweets, huh?
Was it smooth? No need to wipe.
No, I found some toilet paper.
Pongo dashes
Sarah,
off
not
the
again.
map.
Smooth. Fucking nasty.
Sarah, you're up as Pongo rushes into the desert to get away from you.
Bye, go.
He'll be back. When we
No,
least expect
no.
it, he'll be back and he'll save us.
No.
Or he's gonna rush in and attack Terra from behind.
In the middle of the night.
I'm just gonna
Just oxes.
cast another firebolt at Mr. I can't move man.
Is grease flammable?
Oh. Well, I missed. Sag. Is grease flammable? I wish. Well, I missed.
Grease
Rules is-
flammable? Yes.
Rules is written. I mean, rules is written.
rules is written,
It's
it's
spell.
Rules is written, it's
But in-
not? Oh, it must be fucking
Oh my god!
Pathfinder
How many
states.
times do we need to go over this?
I
It's
get
in
grease in
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder confused.
I'll just go closer to you then. And then I missed, and that's that.
I put my dukes up. Not done yet. You're not gonna bring me down that easily, I say as I then turn my gun on the one night shiver. Oh fuck, he's prone! Damn it.
Might want to deal with the one that's like attacking us.
That's not what I want to do.
He's also paralyzed, so it evens out in the end, actually. Valentin
Yes,
has a
yes,
note.
it's even. I know. I do a quick. I check my magazine, which I do because I have a little glass window into seeing how many bullets I have chambered into my gun. And I see 4 more. 3 more.
That hits. I need to see if that hits the mirror image or not. It does not! The 6 damage sticks as you shot the real one there. Anything else, Valentin?
I'm gonna turn to the mirror man real quick, and I'm gonna say to him, tell him if he wants another chance at getting one more fight of honor instead of dying like this, then tell him to stop fighting right now.
Hey, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I'm not gonna do that because it'll be pointless, and I'm kind of doing this thing over here right now, he says, gesturing to the spell he's trying to cast.
Damn, I was trying to mess him up. Oh well.
But, you know, not a bad idea. Just kill him, though. Trust me. Look, I don't want to deal with these savages any more than you idiots do, so fucking kill them.
Don't you dare call them savages. They have their own set of culture.
Yeah, savage.
Oh. Okay, well, that's my turn.
Valentin, an arrow at you.
Well, that's probably gonna bring you down.
Yep, 9 damage. An arrow takes Valentin in the ribs and drops him. Because we're not doing Boromir, we're doing Boromore, and Valentin can't contradict because he's bleeding out right now. We're gonna shoot at Buckethead as well. It's a miss. Let's see if the next 2 longbow shots are at Buckethead. JK, because only one's gonna be at Buckethead.
The other one's gonna be at my unconscious body.
That'll hit Buckethead for 10 points of damage. And although I had said originally I wasn't going to target him twice, upon seeing that Buckethead is literally one, that archer is going to try to put him away for good. It's a miss. Tear.
Oof and peace. Alright.
1 HP.
Oh my god, no.
Man,
Wow. How great of you to have 1 HP.
You still have your full lay on hands. So as an action, you can just give yourself 20 HP back, or you could give Valentin a single HP.
yeah, I mean, that's the most effective way to do it.
For anyone who's already had their turn, you can go AFK for now. We are taking a 5-10 minute break at the end of this round. So the only players left are Tear, Buckethead, and Zandra. But I recommend staying to see in case there's anything I need you for. That will connect. Let me see if it's against him.
That's gonna be for the...
It will hit him.
That's gonna be for the Eldritch Cannon.
I figured it
so
would be. You tend to do that first.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
so
Eldritch
that would
Cannon.
Be, 2d8 plus 1d6. Shit.
Yep, because you're doing extra hex damage.
So that'll be 15 points of damage to him.
Yep, this does count as an attack, so it does hit. 5 points of extra damage. Yeah, I wish that it was all automated, because it would have with that. So that is 15 points.
Hex only applies once per turn, right?
Anytime you hit it with an attack. But it would have to be an attack,
really?
not a save.
That's why Hex is really good if you have, Eldritch Eldritch Blast, because each one of those bolts deal the extra.
Whoa!
Fireball.
No, stop.
Oh.
Before you do that, you don't need to. So your Eldritch Cannon pierces him directly through the head, executing him.
Oh. Shit. Could I move that roll to someone else?
If you want to, but the Mirror Man, as a reaction, is going to call out a series of commands in Spellish, and all of the combatants put their hands up. And back away if you let them. Does anyone want to take an attack of opportunity?
I would love to. Dying.
Do you, Buckethead?
No.
Do you, Dee or Zandra?
Yes, sorry. Yes, Zandra does. Zandra, out of Blood Rage, will not let this man walk away.
In that case, the fight will continue. Go ahead and roll your attack of opportunity. Meaning, Terry, you can change that attack roll, but it will need to be a fresh roll against someone, because you had a stack of advantages and disadvantage against that guy in particular that you might not have against a different target. So I do need a fresh roll for it. That 8 damage into the Blue Bear Berserker, as that happens, the Mirror Man looks up, still casting his spell, and says, "What the shit?"
Zandra doesn't react.
Are we doing a peace talk or are we not?
She's in a blood rage, you damn idiot.
Okay, so we need to kill her
snap
too.
Out of it.
Well, you just killed our guy who was in a blood rage.
Before I could say what I was doing, as Zandra said that she was going to attack this person, I was going to try to stop her. But
You
the
can-
rolls were
I
happening,
mean,
and
You
If you were
can't.
planning on doing that,
You
can't.
You can't, because you'll note there's more than 5 feet of space between the both of you.
I know, but like you see, like the mirror dude will see that deer.
Yeah,
is, like,
you absolutely
reaching and
role
reacting
play.
to try to stop her.
You role play trying to stop her. You reach for it. You try to stop it. The Mirror Man says, "Our guy wasn't gonna stop, and we told you to kill him, so we kill your guy now, right?" Knock her out. Get her to stop. Then I can't stop them until she stops. Do something, Tear. You've got your turn and can target whoever you'd like with anything you'd like. However, any damage that is classified as magical is lethal damage in my games.
Fuck my life.
Just to clarify, this zone is gone, is it? Or is it still...
Oh, yes. The zone is gone. The grease is still there. You are correct, yeah. To clarify, the big circle is gone. Either kill the rest of the savages or knock out your own chick.
We gotta get Zandra under control.
Yeah, I'm getting involved to help on that, the Mirror Man says.
I'll just sort of like look out at the party, and I'll just say, scream out to Zandra. Listen, if it's any consolation, I respect you, and I know you'll live. As I redirect the hex onto her, because that's something that can happen when the target dies.
the hex are still going to be lethal. I do want to point that out.
Yeah. It'll be lethal, but she'll live. She'll live.
By the way, I love how you say, "I'm going to scream out," and then you go, "Listen, I am screaming right now."
Well, I don't scream. Alright, fuck you.
Yeah, scream at me! Yeah, yell at me, I love that!
This isn't personal. I know you'll live. But fucking stop. And I'll...
Wee! Snaps in the chat for the scream.
And I'll just again hex. Doot. Hex will go off because it hasn't been 10 turns. And I will cast a firebolt. Jesus fucking
Sorry,
Christ.
is moving Hex a bonus action? I know moving Hunter's
It's
Mark
automatic.
is. It's automatic?
I think so.
Hunter's Mark
is
I
it?
know is a
Actually,
bonus action.
Is it?
No, it is a bonus action. Oh.
So you cannot move Hex, but go ahead and just turn off the necrotic effect and roll damage normally.
Yeah.
It is still a crit. You managed to keep your crit from before. Luck of the innocent there, huh, Ter?
I guess. How do I remove the effect?
You know what? I will handle it for you, but I need you to go to Fantasy Grounds Academy and check out, like, how to do all these effects, in Fantasy Grounds from the player standpoint. Carry on.
Got it.
Because I don't know how to do it from the player standpoint. Again, I do not get to be a player often enough to know how to do it from there. Zandra! He blasts you, you are dying. You are bleeding out now.
Well, then I'm unconscious, so that doesn't really matter.
What?
If I'm bleeding
She's
out-
unconscious.
Yeah, I'm unconscious, aren't I? If I'm down
Factual,
below,
yes, yes.
If I'm at 0 HP, I'm unconscious. So, like, literally, he did what you asked. I don't get to say anything. I'm just out. You'll live! Shoots me straight in the face, and I just go down with my head on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not
You'll
living
live.
yet.
Smile.
Man,
You'll
I
live.
really hope we're still
I
able
mean,
to
yeah, there's
scare
nothing I
off
can
the
do.
rest
She's
of the camp
unconscious.
in this
Cool.
situation.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and end your
There
turn.
goes my role playing.
Good night, Zandra. Sleep well. Go ahead and end your turn, Ter, unless you've got any movement or anything else that you wish to do.
Dude, I literally. Oh, God.
Buckethead, what are you up to?
Hey, you still get to roleplay
I'm
all your death
going
saves.
to stabilize the legend.
Sure, roll me a medicine, or you can just use your lay on hands to give him a certain
That's
number
what
of
I
hit
was gonna
points.
do.
How many hit points are you giving him?
You do a little
I like that. I also like that Zandra wasn't given the to, like, do anything. You're just like, stop. Hit her
You
with
didn't
the
say
ability.
anything, though, and for all intents and purposes,
Hey.
you were just in a blood rage attacking people.
I took a reaction. I didn't even make
To
a full
be-
attack. I took a reaction.
To be fair to Taravananak, he is the police. This is what they would do.
Buckethead, are you planning on
Let me do what I'm doing.
Sly? Are you to explain how
So the
mechanics?
police just shoot their own? Are you what?
Have you never been to America? Yes.
Guys,
I live in America.
I'm gonna ask chat to be cleared for a moment for Sly, who's been frozen the past few rounds. Sly, mechanically, are you planning on healing him in a multiple of 5?
I will give him 10.
Okay, in that case, you just need to target him and select your lay on hands and hit him twice with it. Rather than changing any stuff. If it's a multiple of 5, you just click the heal button a number of times that is appropriate. Boom.
There we go.
Excellent. That is an action to do. You still have, I believe, it's either 20 or 25 total. So you still have
20
10
total.
So you still have 10 more that you could give. Do you want to give him any more or not?
I was gonna use the other 10 on myself the next time I'm able.
Okay, perfect. So in that case, that's all you need to do for now.
Yep.
Movement, anything like that?
Not right now.
Okay. The Berserkers are still fighting you at this point, and they really don't like Zandra.
I'm dead. What
Not
do you
yet.
want?
Zandra, you take 1 death failure as Berserker number 1.
Wait, she's down though.
Well,
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
Fuck
the
you.
Berserker number 1 doesn't understand what the fuck is going on. He doesn't speak your
Thanks
language.
for killing me. I'm
He
so
just-
clever.
It's not Tara's fault. Okay,
It's nobody's
so
fault
we
yet,
attacked
and you're
Zandra.
not dead yet. It's just 1 singular death failure as that Berserker
Yeah.
drives his axe into your defenseless body.
Cool.
Okay, now, yeah, I'm...
Yeah.
Deirdre's fucking
Cool.
pissed. She looks to the mirror dude as this happens and says, "Now can we fucking take him out? What do you want?"
Fuck! I told you, kill all the savages or handle your party. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Attacking her, live corpse on the ground.
Okay.
What do you want from us?
What do you want me to tell them?
I don't fucking know what to do.
Hey, stop attacking the people killing you! He yells in common. Oh shit, that didn't do anything. Let me translate it. He translates it. They look at him. What now? Do you have her under control?
Yes!
Someone roll a persuasion.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the bucket.
You have advantages. The Mirror Man gives you the help action.
Persuading Mirror Man out here alone.
He takes the help action.
Okay, let me clarify something. Let me clarify something as well. The Mirror Man spoke in a foreign language that Zondra doesn't understand, and the guy in front of her, who is literally trying to murder her, takes one step away, and so she makes an attack, and she gets murdered for it.
No.
Everyone just thinks she's making this huge attack.
Incapacitated in the only way that we had available to us.
No.
No.
I'm not saying Terra Varanac. Saying I don't understand why he's so mad. I don't understand what happened. Zondra doesn't speak the fucking language.
Yeah, no, none of you do. The Mirror Man with the nat 20 for Buckethead says,
So
okay. Look, everybody shut up.
Fucking dead.
Here's what I'm gonna do. And he casts Wall of Force, giving a protective shield around Zondra. He pushes the Blue Bear Berserker out of it.
Great, now we can't get that healer.
Dee Dee's included in it, as is Serrario, because they are close enough.
Okay.
He shapes it in a way that, like, keeps Dee Dee and Serrario in it, with the Berserker being shoved out of it.
He shapes it like a...
It does look like a bit of a weird floppy dick in the end.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was going to be shaped like a hug, like a protective embrace. But sure, let's go with.
And the Mirror Man yells, "Holy shit! Can I take 10 minutes to figure out what the fuck is going on?" And then he repeats that in that foreign language. At this point, again, everyone puts their hands up and tries to step away. Buckethead or Valentin, do you take an attack of opportunity?
No.
I'm really out of it.
Everyone seems super confused, and the Mirror Man says a few things in Svelish, and then they sheath their weapons. And then he looks to all of you and he says, "I have no idea, honestly, who the fuck any of you are. Would you mind doing the same?"
I holster my gun on the
put
ground.
my staff on my back, and my dragon sort of loses its spark.
Okay, now we're not all acting like uncivilized people.
Is combat over?
It sort of is, it sort of isn't, because give me a moment.
You say that like you're not with the group of kidnappers.
I do say that like I'm not with the group of kidnappers. Give me a moment. Lady, he says, looking to Dee Dee. Just mirror face pointed at her, so that's what's going on. Dee Dee, or sorry, whoever you are, go ahead and save your party member, but keep them unconscious for now.
Well, that's what I was gonna do. Can I use like a medicine check or something to
Yep.
stabilize them?
Roll me a medicine.
You spare the dying.
Roll.
Can I
Well,
move up and offer guidance as well? Or...
I don't have the skills for
you can, but it won't be necessary in the end. Dee Dee, you have enough checks. Zondra has enough death failures remaining that I'm gonna give this to you. You will succeed it eventually. Or the Mirror Man will just let you cast a spell at some point. But to expedite things, it goes on. To everybody else, he says, if I see a single spell of any sort before I know what it is, our truce is off. Your group gather in the southeast. And he dispels the Wall of Force. and he speaks to the Spellish raiders, and they immediately begin moving to the southwest. And then he looks at everybody and says, "And now we have a parlay. Was that so fucking difficult?"
This man has no right to be angry.
Oh, he has no right. He has no right. You had him dead to rights. But he's kind of...
You have to understand, this guy is a piece of shit. Don't take it personal, okay?
Yep.
I'm not taking it personal. We spared his fucking life.
Look, yeah, I'm just saying.
We spared him, and he's treating us like shit. Like, you lucky son of a bitch. Oh,
yeah, guys, as your DM, this is this NPC's personality. I am in full agreement of
Perfect.
you. He's a
Perfect.
bitch.
I am unconscious. Just ignore me. Continue on. I'm just trying to get out of fury situation.
With that said,
and when I wake up.
I am looking at this man and like staring daggers at him. Like,
with that,
would it be possible for me to like roll an intimidation check of some kind? Like completely unarmed, like all of my weapons are powered off, but like still just.
You know what?
Glare.
You can certainly try.
Fuck his helmet.
As I'm getting up to my feet, though, I'm just gonna lean in close.
As we start plucking the arrows out of ourselves.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna lean in to. I'm just gonna whisper. I mean, towards his head. I don't know if he has this, but I'm just gonna say.
Hold on, I have to pause it again. Are you casting guidance? Because he said no spell casting.
Oh shit, you're right. I forgot.
So just roll it normally without the guidance, because he has very much said any spells that he doesn't know what they are before it happens, he's gonna trigger. And that includes, you don't cast spells, you kind of use gadgets and syringes or however you flavor it. It also includes that. If he sees anything that like is a threat before he realizes it's a threat, it is fight on sight again. And then we are going to go on a little bit. Could be Cyberpunk where you start taking critical injuries, which include limb removal. Yeah.
I was gonna say, actually, this is legit. I want you to give, based off of your flavor of the situation, but Zandra was unconscious on the ground, and this man made a full attack on her unconscious body. Give her some horrible wound, please.
Okay.
I want the flavor for it.
All right.
Do you
if
want
that's
the
the case.
I can give you a knife.
An axe to the face, she'd be dead.
Well, you never know. It can get deflected. You can actually survive a lot of shit. You could get your like upper cheekbone smashed in by the axe, which carves into your eye.
I don't want it on the face.
Not on the face. All right, I'm going to. I actually do have I haven't used this in forever because I stopped using it because players really do not enjoy critical injuries generally. But if it's being asked for, I will roll on my critical injuries table. As a note, Valtria, this does include stuff that is like losing arms, losing legs, but it also includes.
You know what? I'm thinking about this because you literally gave her a weapon she doesn't need limbs for.
It also includes stuff such as just breaking something in your guys' inventory. So the options are.
Well, I would rather not an RNG tape. Pick it. As a DM, I want you to pick something that you think is flavorful and would make for a good wound. It doesn't. I mean, not good as in like something that I'm gonna like that's gonna be beneficial, but as in like good as in like flavor-wise.
Do you have a general idea, or am I giving like just entirely of it, like entirely free range?
Maybe you can think about it.
No, I've got an idea
Probably
already.
Something that doesn't like destroy her as a character, but like something that.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, you can literally. She could lose an arm.
DM me if you had a positive or negative stigmata.
She had a. Okay. I think I've already said it, but I'll just DM it to you anyways.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna fuck up your holy symbol because that is your holy symbol, correct? Doesn't destroy you as a character because you can get a new one or a new setup, like a new tattoo or something. But I think that's what I think would be an appropriate sort of reaction with this. Are you cool with my ruling on that? That your stigmata is what's getting fucked up?
I DM'd you. I don't know how you just destroy that without, like, literally paralyzing her for life. It's on her back.
A carve that's superficial into it. Your spine's exposed but didn't break your back. Just cuts into the flesh, creating a huge scar, but not actually a severed bone. You okay with that? Because I could do something else. Like, I have a cool scar as, like, one of the things I was thinking.
I mean, she already has one of those across her chest from the last time she was crit, so...
Are you cool with taking the stigmata, then?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Take her stigmata.
Then this guy hits you in the back, carving into you, slicing your stigmata in half. For the purposes that it served in the country of Rebeos, it is now considered negative. In addition, as it was your... Oh, wait, no, you didn't have a holy symbol. That was Dee. So, there are no mechanical effects to this, apart from that roleplay effect, however you'd like. You can get this repaired. There is magical healing, restoration spells that remove scars, so you could have your stigmata restored perfectly to normal still at some point, should you desire. But for the time being, it is heavily cut into and marred in whatever way that you want to describe, but that's where it's happening, okay?
Cool. Alright.
Alright. With that, we are going to take the break. Valentin thanks Sir Buckethead for saving his life. We will roleplay that in a moment. River as DM now, Chris Pratt holding back Raptor's gift. Basically, they accomplished everything that they wanted to. So I'm excited to see where the players go from here.
That's not
make
true.
more sense to finish, keep going for like another 30 minutes and then end then, because Valentin's gonna have to leave soonish.
No, I have.
You what?
I have tomorrow off, so it's fine. But if you need to go, then you should put it like.
We will talk about this on break. Thank you guys so much for watching. Players, you can go ahead and go on break right now. Thank you so much for coming out, guys, for tonight's stream. We are currently running a fundraiser for 8-Bit, my cat. She's very, very sick right now. We've spent a lot of money on vet bills. We're planning on spending a lot more. You can see so there. We've got a lot of rewards that are going to happen at the various different tiers of fundraiser. All sorts of fun shit. Including at the end a mini digital convention in the cat's name. We also have just a lot of stuff planned in the future for both the agency I'm coming out with, Hero Factory, my D&D games in general, and so much more. So please stay tuned. Also, I just realized we're near 1,000 on my Twitch. I have nothing planned for that. So, I don't know, we'll figure something out. Also, I've just been messaged by something I've been looking into. I have a very special April Fool's Day surprise for the Chisana Last Stand D&D game night, which is the sister campaign to this one. I have a very special surprise for that, so make sure to tune in on Saturday. Lastly, check out all of the lovely people we are playing with there at all of their things. They are absolutely amazing. I love them all greatly. Check them out. All right. Bye for now, guys. Back in 5 to 10, unless we choose to end a little early. We'll figure out what's going on in a moment. Meaning that this might be a very short break.
Bye, Beans.
Hello, everybody.
Please, donkey.
We are going to be wrapping up a little bit early tonight because we have decided that the negotiations involving the Mirror Man would be best to run as one whole session rather than a half now and then a half later. So we just wanted to say goodbye to everyone before we went. Players, go on and say goodbye.
Bye, Doghead, Kate Kitty, Apple, Gamer in Crisis. Thank you for coming by. Sorry that the session's ending, Gamer. I know you just showed up.
Yep.
Next week we'll be playing at the same time.
Yep, and thank you all so much for coming out. As a note for D&D, if you want to see the sister campaign, which has a lot of plot that references and affects Blood on the Sand, you can check out my Saturday game, Last Stand. Arsenal is a player in that, as is the entirety of the Chisana VTuber group. They have encountered a lot of plot lines now that relate with Blood on the Sand, including Infernal Rails, Svellish people, and more. The session is, in fact, now over. But I would like everybody to stay tuned because we're going to raid another great content creator tonight, someone who I like to support. I want to make sure that other people get to start noticing them too, who might not know who they are tonight. So we are going to raid someone. Before that, though, I want to talk about my general affiliations, the VTuber agency I've started, and a lot more. So please stick around just for a little bit longer, guys. First off, regarding 8-Bit, I've just realized the Ko-Fi goal, for some reason, it's not on this page. Where are you? But we are now at 5% out of our financial goal for making 8-Bit well again. 8-Bit is very, very ill. She is my beloved cat. Here it is. Let me just make that bigger. I'm just going to make it kind of big and silly right now. There it is. You want to see if your audition to the agency wasn't total garbage? Well, I will tell you right now, we have had no garbage auditions. Most of us, the staff, have looked through a lot of the auditions so far. I can't think of... Okay, I can think of a few, but they are like people who were absolutely trolling the audition process that it went through. But we're looking at everyone really seriously. Anytime we see like an actual mistake in the audition, we've reached out to the person who's made the mistake to be like, hey, for whatever reason, this technical aspect didn't seem to come out right, or hey, you typoed here, we didn't understand it. We've been reaching out to the people and letting them reapply as well as to know what's going on. We're very excited to go further into the agency and things like that. But we're currently at 5% of our $3,000 goal. I'm bad at math. What is that, $150? I thought it was... Yeah, it is. I thought it was $300 earlier because I'm really stupid. Yep, that's the best way to support. If you wanted to support any other ways, I am an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds. That's the VTT we used tonight. You can grab any of their products there. I earn a small commission with that link. Also, I had the unique pleasure of working with the people who made Cyberpunk 2077, Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Cyberpunk Red, to bring their game onto Fantasy Grounds. It was super cool. We have a lot of cool Cyberpunk planned stuff as well. I'm not super ready to announce it, but there is a card battler that's come out called Metroplex Zero that we're looking into maybe getting my likeness in the game. Maybe more other Cyberpunk VTubers I know, or people planning on becoming a Cyberpunk VTuber that we're talking. It's a really small team based in Arizona, but Metroplex Zero is really cool. It's like Slay the Spire, but Cyberpunk, and I love that shit. So I really want to work with them. We have a lot more stuff coming up as well. I recommend checking out the Hero Factory Twitter and Twitch. Sorry, the Hero Factory Twitter and the website for it. Oh, we have a stream team too, because our talent coach is a retired Twitch partner. Hero Factory has a stream team now, meaning that you'll be able to check out when we launch them all of the talents on a verified Twitch team. It's kind of cool. I like the idea of it, but we have our own setup for that. You can find it out. I actually don't know the link for that yet. We have to set up a command for it still. It's very recent. We just finished getting a permission from Twitch to create this stream team. There's a lot of cool stuff being planned basically for Hero Factory. What else? Oh, if you wanted to get me a gift directly that helps out, there's some stuff I have for the cats on there that I think would make their life easier. 8-Bit, the cat that's sick, is a shy pooper. I have a litter box that's covered in there. and more. Tomorrow we are playing Final Fantasy. Friday we have Cyberpunk, and then Saturday we have Chisun The Last Stand with the April Fools. And you guys are gonna love the April Fools I have prepared for you all. Thanks to Lulu for setting it up. Oh, I wish I could show it right now, but she's forced me to not share it. All right, that said, we're gonna raid another great content creator. Please stay tuned, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow with some Final Fantasy XIV raid night. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Very good.
Bye.
Del Pal, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the $100 donation earlier to the 8-Bit Fund. You are absolutely amazing. A beautiful human being. I love you very much. Mwah!